The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Where's my money, bitch?
Hey, Tony Khan, I got a problem to deal with you because this is movie related in a way. In a way, it is, and it deals with this. Oh, that's piss poor Mark. God damn it, I forgot to put it.
PTSD all over again. Oh my god.
Oh my god, where's the fucking shit I usually do? Damn it. I put it on the wrong. I forgot to put it as an overlay and not a background. Hold on, let me try that again. Here comes the
Victor.
This.
You flashing that thumbnail is giving me PTSD all over again.
Hold on, I have to talk about this because AEW did something really ridiculous this past week, and Jordy knows what I'm talking about, and it is movie related because it's based on a movie. And how do you explain this?
It's basically the main event from last week's Dynamite regarding the Texas Chainsaw Massacre match between Jeff Hardy and Jeff Jarrett. Now, I did not see this match, but I've heard by numerous people and sources that it was god awful, and also to the extent that I didn't even hear about that they even gave Jarrett a Texas Chainsaw Massacre title belt.
You got to be kidding me!
And this
I don't get it.
Video game.
I think it's all based off the video game, from what I can tell.
Yes, but it is movie related. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a movie at first, and you know what's even worse? I don't know what's worse. Him wielding a fake chainsaw, it looks fake as fuck, with fake sound effects, with people screaming, or the 2022 Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
Here's the thing.
I don't know what's worse.
You want to talk about real chainsaws? I know this is a ridiculous thing.
Wrong one. There we go.
I know this is a ridiculous thing to bring up. Actually, for once, I don't know if this was Saslov's work this time, Jose. This was Tony Khan.
No, I don't think this is Saslov. No, I don't think it was.
Anyway, as I was saying, you want to talk about real chainsaws? Look at Terry Funk when he was known as Chainsaw Charlie, back in the Attitude Era, because he wielded a real chainsaw.
Oh wow.
What you see there, that is nothing but from Toys R Us.
Batteries are not included.
Like nobody cares.
This is all elite.
But here's the thing, though. This is one of the worst promotions for any movie or any game ever, possibly in the history of wrestling. Maybe is this worse than the RoboCop shit that they did in WC? Was it WCW that did this?
Well, I think it was, yeah, because I remember that.
WCW has done did a lot of horrible gimmick matches.
And also they did one for Ready to Rumble, which is on the. Please, no, I don't want to jinx it. Fuck.
Well, here's the funny thing.
You said it.
Here's actually something funny for you. I mean, you may disagree with how the movie is panned out, but the steel cage structure isn't really all that bad. And besides, there's actually used very well at the Slamboree event, if I'm not mistaken.
And really, I feel like a lot of people are comparing this. I've heard multiple comparisons. People saying this is fucking Vince Russo shit.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I don't really necessarily blame people who say that. But then again, it's what this business is all about. They're going to do whatever it takes to profit off a dollar when it's coming off of movies, video games, music albums coming out, or even some propaganda too.
It's ridiculous. You wonder why I don't watch wrestling anymore. And is that true? He went on WWE or WCW to promote End of Days. That fucking
like Victor, as I was watching that video.
I said the clip.
I think Hunter saw it. Yeah, Yeah, like when you send that clip over in a film form, and I even watched it too. Even as someone who is not a doesn't follow wrestling, I just think to myself, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Honestly,
and I even played that clip, and I was like, what the fuck was that?
I haven't even. Here's a fun fact for you guys. I haven't even watched Dynamite, not since in a long time, because the only AEW programs I only catch.
Collision, right?
Yeah, well, not just Collision, but Rampage too.
Oh, Rampage, everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You may not like it, but listen, 60 minutes, all 4 matches. I actually like it. It's a really good format. They get things done in 1 hour, and they don't even need a storytelling thing.
Yeah, but I guess.
It's like to me, it's like the Sunday Night Heat or or the Saturday Night Velocity. It's something like I like to watch, when I was a kid. Now Saturday Collision, on the other hand, it's a bit of a step up, and it's like an ulterior, instead of watching Dynamite every Wednesday.
I still believe that the Young Bucks should have just went and did business with CM Punk. This shit would have not happened.
And funny you mentioned that, because my comment this past Monday, by the way, shout out to Gary, got highlighted, and I do honestly believe, like, if they were to, they should do business together, because the real life heat they have for each other, they can profit off of that,
Yeah. Yes, do the best for business.
Works. See, you don't even have to like each other as long as you're getting paid.
Yeah, but I just wanted to say that because, in a way, it did involve a movie. Just a movie franchise that nobody gives a shit about anymore, because the 2022 movie murdered it even more than Leatherface and Texas Chainsaw 3D ever did. Texas Chainsaw 3D, go get him, cuz. No, do your thing, cuz.
Do your thing, cuz. And you know what? Whenever I think about Texas Chainsaw, I'd much rather watch this version.
I rather watch the 2003 version.
But
unless that is the 2003 version, I'm not sure.
No,
that's
the 74
one. Regarding Wednesday Night Dynamite for AEW, this is tonight, and our movie review that we'll be doing before the end will obviously be To Yuma, and I'm actually looking forward to the review.
All right, I guess. Well, no. We gotta talk for 3 more minutes. I gotta pad out this runtime before, because I also too. I forgot to get my fucking article. I got my phone. Jesus Christ!
Oh,
you're gonna need Jesus after this.
In fact, how many times have you said that?
I think William needs Jesus more after what he's seen, on that clip.
Oh God! Yeah, give me some light to lighten up my soul.
Let's have a look. I gotta find it again.
Jared, where's your book?
While we're on here talking,
what book?
The Jesus book, so that way I could just recover from
the Bible?
What I saw from the clip.
Bible.
The Bible. You know what I'm talking about?
I need that. The Holy Bible.
I was about to say that.
About some other book.
How long has he gone this long in life to not to know what the name of the Holy Word is?
I thought it was some other book, I don't know.
I was about to say that,
Jordy, before it became a movie. Okay, there. All right, let's see here.
I was about to say it.
The B.I.B. No, I'm not gonna sing.
B.I.B. what? Uh-oh.
I was gonna say the B.I.B.L.E. That's
God.
I know what the Holy Bible is.
I know, but I'm just trying to fucking find my information. This is why I should have had it.
He doesn't know what the Bible is because he doesn't read Braille.
No.
Fuck up. Fuck up.
Well, and I didn't like it because it was crazy.
Here's the thing. You know what? The thing is, the reason why he never picks up the skull is because he breaks out in hives.
Oh, Jesus. I don't
Fuck
like
you.
it because it is just too...
Oh, speaking of, but since you were talking to Jared, let's talk about Jared right now. Look at his hair. Look at his beard.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He looks very, very different. Very different.
I got this weird little curl. It's
thing is,
wow.
Actually, I think I might use this
Wow.
one instead. It's
You-
actually.
If your hair was
Kinda
black,
better.
only then would it look more cool.
Where is the
Yeah.
other guy?
I don't quite have the
Is he saying-
Superman curl.
But yeah,
Or maybe the
folks,
next Elvis Presley.
folks, you heard it here. Jared Ross, good old JR, has gone corporate. He
Ah.
he trimmed up his beard. He trimmed up his beard and he cut his hair.
Statistics show that shorter hair means that my YouTube channel will grow exponentially. No,
That's
I don't even know.
Oh my god!
I'm
He
making
looks
this
like he
up.
should be an NSYNC. Oh Jesus Christ!
Well, I don't have ramen hair.
Oh, jeez.
Chopsticks with that ramen.
Okay, all right. I guess I'll go ahead and start with my top because technically it's two new things I want to talk about today, and they both involve the same fucking studio in a way. And
I know.
Yeah,
I know what they are.
everybody
Oh, I
knows what
don't
it is
know.
because I've been pushing this, and this is the only time I'm going to be talking about this shit. This is the only time. This is the only
Well,
because it's the
interesting.
biggest thing going on in the film world right now in terms of news, other than the strikes. The strikes are very important too, but you know what I mean. So,
Before you continue,
I
let me
just-
remind you all that on Disney Plus, starting at 9 p.m. at Eastern Time, will be the premiere of Ahsoka.
yeah, this is our fucking counter programming to Ahsoka. Ahsoka's gonna beat us in the fucking ratings now. How dare you?
No, they're not going to beat us in the ratings because let me tell you something. After what happened with, what's going on with this whole woke agenda, oh yeah.
Banned. Words banned.
Ugh, God.
Fuck that word. Banned.
Yeah,
You could've
yeah,
just said
that
it,
word.
banned.
Okay, hold on a second. If the word's banned, let me ask you. If I were to get out of bed, can I not say I just woke up?
That
I was
I'll
about to
allow.
say that.
I will
was
allow.
You will say
beat me
I
to
have
it, Jordy.
just awoken.
That's the only time you will ever use that word.
That's
I
the
have
only
just
time you will ever
wakened.
hear me use it. If I woke out of bed or woken
Yeah.
up from a stupid
Oh, by the way,
taco
I woke up
drunk
from my slumber.
shit. I don't have
Okay.
a bleep. I have to figure out a bleep sound effect. I gotta download one.
also, I gotta find out what it is that it was said. Hold on one second.
I have a lot of the articles up and ready. I don't have a lightsaber. William does.
Okay. This program is also brought to you by the MAGA Propaganda, Major Assholes Gare Bear Associates. where we all
Damn
make
it.
America great again.
Oh Jesus. So what I want to talk about, obviously, in terms of what's going on in the film we're running on, let's talk about Rachel Zegler. Let's talk about her.
Wait,
Oh,
Okay,
that-
let me ask.
Yeah.
Pronounce Zegler or Ziegler?
I never saw West Side Story, so anybody can fill me in.
Oh,
I'm
that.
not trying to make you look
I don't
bad.
know.
I'm just asking how it.
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna say Zegler. Z-E-G-L-E-R. Z-E-G-L-E-R. So I'll get to that. I'm gonna get to that. It involves Shazam 2 in some ways. In some ways, it does. In some ways. Anyway, this is from Insider.
Was she the one in the film that said that she was gay?
No. I don't.
Oh, wait.
She said
Oh,
something
wait.
else.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It wasn't even about the film itself. It was more about why she did it. But I'll get to that in a minute.
No, I
okay?
was just making a joke because I was trying to compare her to a man.
Okay. This is from Insider, written by Amanda Gott on August 14th, 2023. Here we go. I guess all right, here we go. Rachel Zegler, whatever the fuck you want to pronounce her name, who plays a title character in Disney's Coming. It should have said Upcoming. Why did it say Disney's Coming? Maybe they are
Disney's
coming.
Coming and coming.
Coming.
How
No,
can
like,
he? He's dead.
They are baiting Master.
Anyway, she plays a title character in Disney's upcoming Snow White remake, is under fire for her comments while promoting the film. Resurfaced interview clip. So Zegler, I'm gonna just pronounce Zegler from this point forward. Sorry if I mispronounce it again. repeatedly suggesting that she is not a fan of the original 1937 Disney princess film. Oh, by the way, it's not just the original 1937 Disney princess film. It's the first all-animated movie with a narrative, at least in North America.
And it's full length.
Well, yeah. 80-something. Yeah, I guess that is full
Here's
length.
the thing.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't stand it, like, with the actors claiming, like...
I'll get to that. I'm going to get to that. I'm just going to read the article first
not
before...
this one. Not this one.
Oh,
when
okay.
the actress for The Little Mermaid, the live action that came out earlier this year, when she claims that her movie was better than the cartoon one, I'm like...
Yeah, like...
I don't think... Jared likes the movie, but he said he didn't think it was as good as the original. At least I don't think.
Here's the thing. I'm sick and tired of all these actresses or actors or whoever claiming that their movie is better than the cartoon, because without the cartoon, we wouldn't have these live action remakes.
Hold that thought, because I'm going to save something for the end, which I think is happening. Save that for the end, because I have a theory. Save that for the end. Anyway, in a December interview, last December, 2022, interview with Entertainment Weekly, Ziegler said that she'd only seen the original animated film only once before revisiting it for her new role and hadn't really enjoyed it. Quote, "I was scared of the original version. I think I watched it once and never picked up on it again. I'm being so serious," end quote, Ziegler said in the interview alongside Gal Gadot, who has been cast in this film as the evil queen. Another quote, "I watched it once and then I went on the Disney World, which is called Snow White's Scary Adventures," end quote, Ziegler said. Quote, "Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. I watched it for the first time in probably 16, 17 years when I was doing this film." In an interview, separate interview, God, that's how I feel about this whole shit. In an interview,
gotta get that out.
Last September with Variety, the actor was asked what she meant by she would be bringing a modern edge to the character. Quote, "I just mean it's no longer 1937, Ziegler began. Gadot interjected. Hey, don't interrupt me. I'm trying to talk.
Sorry.
Interjected that Snow is not, quote, not going to be saved by the prince, end quote, with Ziegler continuing, quote, why am I saying quote so much? I'm not going to say quote unquote anymore. She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that if she could be, if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true." This is not Mulan. That I know that I'm not supposed to be commenting. I'm supposed to read the whole thing, but this is not Mulan. This sounds like Mulan to me.
This is your opinion on how you want to comment on it.
Anyway, in another, I'll get to you guys in a second. I'm just reading the article now before I get into what I think.
I know. I'm just simply giving you advice.
I got you. In another interview with Extra TV, which, side note, Extra TV is owned by Warner Brothers, so another evil fucking organization. Yeah, they're just about as bad as Disney. Don't tell me otherwise. Anyway, Ziegler described the prince in the original film as a stalker. While emphasizing that a love story wasn't central to the new film, joked that her co-star, Andrew Burnap's scenes as Prince Charming might be cut from the film altogether. Quote, stop saying quote. The original cartoon came out in 1937, evidently so. Focus, Victor. Slow down the words. Slow it down. Ziegler said in the interview, "There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. So we didn't do that this time. That's weirdly written. Anyway, we have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story, but just because we cast a guy in the movie," she continued. What? Does that imply that every love story is involving guys? I don't know. What is it? Then again, Fast and Furious is kind of a love story. It's about a love story about family. Many TikTok users.
It was a love story about cars.
Well, if you watch any Fast and Furious movie, you know it's also about family. Many TikTok users have slammed the West Side Story actor for what they perceive as a lack of appreciation for the major new role and some also calling her out as they see as pseudo-feminism, not real feminism, pseudo-feminism. In a video that has been viewed over 9.2 million times since it was posted 5 days ago, a TikTok user with the handle @CozyWithAngie criticized the idea that it's inappropriate for women to be depicted as pursuing love as a primary motivation. Quote, criticizing Disney princesses is not feminist, the TikToker said in a video that's stitched with a clip with a Ziggler's Variety interview. Not every woman is a leader. Not every woman wants to be a leader. Not every woman wants or craves power, and that's okay. It is not anti-feminist to want to fall in love, want to get married, want to stay at home, to be soft, to be a homemaker. None of these things make you less valuable as a person or a woman. Thinking that a woman is less valuable because she falls in love or because she accepts help from somebody instead of girl bossing her way through her problems is not feminist. And that's coming from a feminist TikToker, by the way. She's saying all this. If I don't know, if that's not, wow, that's crazy. Now that people are telling me to slow down. It's not alphabet or aeroplanes. Another video posted by a TikTok user with the handle Nutty Butter 96. Tell Gary to say Nutty Butter 96. Nutty Butter 96. It's called.
Wait. What? Nutty Butter? Why isn't it called Nutty Buddy?
That's a missed opportunity right there. So anyway, I don't know. This is just a user. Called Ziggler out for accepting the title role in the first place. If you hate the original this much, why would you want to make the remake? Please make it make sense, the TikToker user said in her caption. There we go. Another burp out of me. I don't think I've ever seen such a condescending, smug Disney princess ever in my life, the TikTok continued. She made us sound like women only matter if they are hateful of love, hateful of any kind of romance, and only exist to thrive and be a leader. Oh, so Taylor Swift. Yeah, as you can tell, I don't like Taylor Swift very much as a person or as an artist. Anyway, that's not the point. The TikTok video has been viewed over 5.1 million times and has been liked by almost 470,000 people. Oh, breathe. Since it was uploaded 2 days ago. And another thing it says here, it's not the first time it's caused controversy. Some photos from the movie set when it was filming, I don't know if the production shut down or not because of the strike, but anyway, a set appeared to confirm that the film is ditching the Seven Dwarfs, with many internet users slamming Disney for not including actors who are part of the dwarfism community in the movie. And I'm checking another article from Forbes to see anything else I'm missing. Oh, okay. You know what's even bad? Peter Dinklage. Yes, Peter Dinklage from Game of Thrones bitched about this. He said he dismissed the remake as a fucking backwards story, saying he was a little taken when Disney were very proud to cast a Latina actress as Snow White, but you're still telling the story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That's what Peter Dinklage said. That's the guy who plays Tyrion.
Tyrion. I know that. I mean, he's known for in other.
Yeah, he was in Bruges. That was a good movie. That was a good performance from him.
But
that's where he's best known from.
I give props to Dinklage for doing that.
And he also, and there's another thing, and he also, I think another actress said that, I guess she's part of the dwarf community, I think. Don't quote me on that. She described the casting as a little missed opportunity to make a movie with 7 little people where they can actually have intended characters. There would have been people who gladly taken these roles. They're talking about the dwarfism community, because there's actually people who are, ever seen Little People Big World? I don't know if I have mentioned that show.
I have seen it. But here's also another thing. When I look back on Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory not too long ago, and when you see those Oompa Loompas, the thing is, those are legit, people with dwarfism. And
same thing with the remake of it was just one guy.
I know some people can joke around saying, "Oh, look, there's a little orange midget." Yeah, I get it. It's hilarious, but still, dwarves are are essential. Our people, yeah, they are essential. Because to give out, because they bring entertainment too. Like
yes, Vern Troyer is probably one of the more prominent actors who was like that.
Like here's another thing, like. Did you know that if it wasn't for them getting involved in professional wrestling, there wouldn't be a thing called midget wrestling either. So,
no.
Dwarves are the reason why there is more entertainment, and money made, off of that now.
Yeah, so, and now I'm going to talk about the whole Shazam 2 thing, because it kind of, in a way, it hinted at what she was going to do here, although I already mentioned her comments there. She said, and I think it was the premiere of Shazam 2, she did the movie because she needed a job, not because of the film itself. Not the script, not the director. What?
Wait, why would you say he felt?
It's because he voiced that fucking bad guy in Transformers: Rise of the Beast, which I reviewed last time. That's right. Peter Dinklage was in that movie, wasn't he? I forgot all about that movie. That's how bad it was. Anyway, even the I don't see it here, but one of the son of one of the original filmmakers who talked about how he felt about the movie. I don't have the quote on me right now, but the son of one of the original directors, I think it was 3 directors on the original Snow White, and he was not very happy. I don't have the quote on me right now, but he was not happy either. And also what
I just noticed something. Okay.
Yeah.
Tanner put this up about 5 hours ago. And get this. These are 4 different people. Ready?
Okay.
Real quick.
Oh, Michael Chiklis. Oh God.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh Jesus.
This is when he realized that he looks like him.
And it's pretty sad when Snow White and the Huntsman is probably going to do better, probably a better movie than this, maybe. And this is, you know what, too? I want to say something real quick about this movie. Mark Webb, what the fuck are you doing? Mark Webb, what are you doing? Buddy, ever since he made Spider-Man 2, what happened to you? Like, ever since that movie crashed and burned, he took a shit. I heard Gifted was good, but everything after that, you never heard from him again.
Let's not forget the director's son.
Well, I just said that, duh. I said that.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. If that was my father,
why am I not eating my taco? Excuse me.
If that was my father's work getting trashed over by some tramp, I'd be mad too.
You tramp. It sounds like you a character from The Room. I'm sorry. You tramp. Yeah, he was pissed. I don't have the quote on me right now, but he was really pissed. He was saying about how his dad and Walt Disney would, I think, either rolling his grave or shitting their grave or something among those lines. I think he said rolling in their graves. And
yeah, but Walt Disney was cremated, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you kind of get the idea what you're trying to say. But anyway, what my thoughts on this? Because I'm pretty much done with the article now. I can finally breathe.
Get yourself an inhaler.
I already have one. I don't have it on me, but I don't have asthma right now. Thank you. Yeah, you don't know.
So you are.
I don't have heavy asthma as I used to, but I have my inhaler just in case.
I was just joking.
Well, I don't have asthma that much anymore, to be fair. Ever since I got older.
But you just admitted that you do use an inhaler once in a while, right?
Once in a while, once in a blue moon, but not very often. But anyway, in terms of this, I'll approach it by saying this. Yes, I'm also not happy that Disney's remaking this movie. I'm tired of Disney remakes. I'm tired of practically almost everything the industry's thrown at me. And look at me the past couple of years.
And shoving down your throat.
Well, I'll get to that in a minute. But the Disney remakes in general, they can be good. Look at Jungle Book. Look at the Cinderella remake, the Kenneth Branagh remake.
Yeah.
Is there another one that was good? I don't remember.
I've heard Pete's Dragon was good.
Oh, Pete's Dragon.
I haven't hated any of them, but like still like some of them, I'm just like, why do they exist?
Like instead of remaking things that should be remade, like say for example, the ones that deserve remake, A Land's Lost Empire is probably the biggest because I think it could work as a live action movie and be a little bit different compared to the original, take more risks and such. But anyway, the original, this is the first Disney movie of them all. And that's right, I did like Lion King. And the Mulan remake I did like, but that's besides the point. I'm not going to talk about that before I get killed on this panel. I'm going to get killed if I talk any further about that. Anyway, the film, this is the first Disney film of them all. And now they're going to remake it. I feel like, isn't that a little bit disrespectful of DeWalt's legacy? It's like remaking Fantasia. Although I don't know how Fantasia could be remade, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's getting remade, it's almost like they're running out of ideas. Yes, every studio runs out of ideas. It happens all the time. At the same time, this is like the lowest it's ever gotten up to this point because Disney has, let's count their other divisions too. The Star Wars, it's always controversial under Disney. It's always going to be controversial. I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be backlash against Ahsoka in a couple of weeks' time. I wouldn't be surprised. The MCU is going through its deepest downhill slope with Secret Invasion, which is the worst reviewed MCU project ever. And Pixar isn't doing much better with the box office failure known as Elemental. Yes, it did a little bit better in the future week and like the week after it came out, but other than that, it still flopped. Sorry, guys, it still flopped. And really, in terms of what I think that Disney should do, before I get to what Zegler said, I feel like, one, they need to cut down on the remakes. They need to try and come up with your original story. Try and come up with something original. Although there's really only 4 stories you can tell over and over and over. That's that's the truth. There's only 4 stories in this world told over and over and over again. And the fact is that they should do something a little bit better. And treat their audience a little bit better too. Yes, I know the Disney fan base is so toxic. We call them adult Disney. What did Ibarra call them? He called them something.
I don't remember.
I forget what he called them. He said it in one episode of when the Splash Mountain ride closed and they took the water from the Splash Mountain ride. Disney adults, that's what he called them. Disney adults. They're hardcore, fucking, ridiculous. And I get the internet is not exactly the most pleasant place in the world, but you could do a little bit better. As for Zegler, she really should have chosen her words carefully because now I feel like now her career is in jeopardy. And the Hunger Games was it the prequel spinoff? The Ballad of Songbird, whatever it's called. I feel like it's going to be a box office failure now. I really think so because of her. But I also have a feeling about this. This is my theory that I was talking about. What if Disney is forcing her to say this? Maybe that's not what she actually thinks. What if Disney's telling her to say this, say that as a PR move to get people to talk about this movie? In other words, you did a good job because now everybody's talking about it.
I don't know.
Because remember, Business 101.
No, he's got a point because most businesses will do whatever it takes to seek attention, even if it's negative publicity.
Exactly. Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, in their eyes, even though that's diluted, but still, it does make sense because that is how corporate agendas and propagandas are about. They'll do whatever it takes just to get $1 off it, even if it gets people talking about them.
Oh, it's funny because Peter Dinklage is in that Hunger Games we went for too, and she's saying all this. Jesus Christ, this gets even crazier. But yeah, Jared, you want to say something before I interrupted you by it?
No, I didn't have anything to say.
But yeah, in terms of what?
I was just saying, I was like, I mean, I don't know if like Disney would be having her say it or not. That was all.
It's not a matter of just having her say it, but making her say it.
Yeah, because all this old diluted stuff, and also too, another thing I want to point out is this. The fact is that in a way, her quote unquote becoming a leader, becoming aware. They already did this before. It's called Snowing the Huntsman. Apparently, it was very well done. It didn't shove propaganda down your throat. It actually told a good story. That the movie came out over 10 years ago now. And
here's the thing: you can do like the movie that she is talking about and everything, like that she says like they're doing and everything. It's like you can do that, like, but also at the same time, that's the problem with these remakes and everything, and where it's like it's easier just to recycle the exact same thing over again and just slightly change stuff, slightly add stuff, which is what they did with Beauty and the Beast
mainly,
and Aladdin and The Lion King
Pinocchio.
and
Pinocchio changed some stuff, especially the ending.
like you do stuff like that to where it's enough like the original to where people can be like, oh man, like I'm seeing the original film but in live action this time. Or you can do the exact opposite and do something wildly different, like Mulan, for example, and people also end up hating, like being
there
mad.
is no good middle ground. You either be the same movie, almost the exact same movie, you're gonna get backlash. You change it entirely, you're gonna get backlash. There is no middle ground. There is no middle ground where you could. There's no fine line that can be crossed. It's just back. That's it.
But also, like Ziggler's, her comments are just
condescending.
They're
really
condescending. That's the problem. They're very like out of touch.
Yeah,
and
it sounds
everything.
out of touch.
And okay, like the original Snow White is a dirt simple story. Like there is like every character is like one dimensional in that movie. I will say that. But it's like I think it's wrong to say that like, oh, the prince is a stalker. It's like
my God, that
it
is
is
bullshit
the movie
argument.
is not meant like you're not meant
Fatal
to take it that
Attraction.
way.
This is not Fatal Attraction, okay? This
Like,
is not a Fatal Attraction Snow White edition or anything like that. No, not at all.
Like you're not meant to take it that way. It's just like
I said, Taylor
story
Swift
they
narrative.
present, and you're
Taylor Swift
supposed
narrative.
to
She's like the Taylor
believe
Swift
it.
card.
You're supposed to believe it that these people are
At
in
least
love
good.
or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's stuff like that bothers me and everything. Like
it bothers everybody.
Condescending.
Like no matter what side you're on in terms of like, even like again, like I said before, hardcore feminists are upset with her with what she said. It's ridiculous. Like everybody, no matter what side you're on, any race, any gender, wherever you prefer, where you stand politically, everybody's upset.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's upset. And at this point, it's going to cost her. It's going to cost her big time. Really, I think so. It's going to cost her big time. And Hunger Games might not perform very well. And Wish might have more of a successful run at the box office, I hope, because Disney needs a hit.
But here's a problem. The whole thing after the whole Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial, guess what? They're still going to have her character, in that. Well,
that's different because Zaslav just doesn't know when the fucking plans for the movie.
No. It's not different. You know why? Because, again, I mean, Disney is no different than, Warner Brothers at this point.
No, I think they are both the same. I'm begging to differ because Zaslav is running it to the ground like Iger does.
What I was saying is, before you interrupted me with this, they are no different from Disney at this point because they make the same stuff too.
Yeah, they make the same shit. They make the same stupid arguments. The same. Oh, yes, the franchises are different.
See, this is what happens when you listen, not try to jump the gun. But I will say this though, for the final record, like, I am not a big fan of any kind of, movement or any kind of political agenda.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
not a fan of it either.
sure.
I've said it many times on this show. I'm extremely apolitical.
Sure, I can, understand some reasonings here and there, but I don't simply give them a free pass just because
I don't give anybody a free pass. I criticize almost everyone.
What I simply say is I don't give anyone a free pass just because I can understand. Okay, there is a whole difference between supporting something and understanding something. Now, in a way, this woman, all she did was shoot herself in the foot. Now, whether or not your theory may be correct or not, at the end of the day, this is her, shooting her mouth off, trying to say her movie is better than the classic.
Oh, also to keep in mind, that's something I forgot to mention. Oh, it's not 1937 anymore.
Oh god,
bitch, it's already an old ass movie that people still love, even to this day.
It's like, it is Snow White like a dated movie? I'm like, well, yeah,
of course,
it came out in 1937.
At the same time, the film, like Gone with the Wind, in a way, is timeless because the impact it led. That's why people keep coming back to it. Not only that, kids still love the movie. They watch on Disney Plus. Motherfucker, the movie was in Multiverse of Madness last year. Remember? Watch as kids watch the movie before the fucking climax. If that's not impact, I don't know what is.
But yeah, and this is also other things that happen. When that actress from this recent, Little Mermaid, thing that came out.
Oh, Halle Bailey.
Halle Bailey. She even said her movie was better than the original classic cartoon movie. Which, in a way, I'm like in my head, what is with these actors and actresses having this ego, this kind of agenda to spew out saying the movie's better than the original.
Oh god, like what are you talking about?
With this, she is going to, like, she wants to promote her movie, so she's it's like you're obviously going,
Jared,
with like a lot of people, you're obviously going to say your movie's good even if it's not good.
It's the difference between saying a movie's good and saying you're better than something. That's the difference.
Jared, this is where I beg to differ. Okay? See, if you're going to promote your movie, you don't just trash the past, okay? You see, if it wasn't for movies of the past, we wouldn't be getting some remakes like we have. Sure, they're not all good, but that doesn't mean that we can't cherish the past.
Oh, some of them are also better than the original, but people can still cherish them.
But that's what I'm saying is, they don't have, these actors and actresses don't have to trash their predecessor in order to make a buck off their movie. I mean, that's
also why I'm saying Disney is pretty much brainwashing them to do it. That's why I think so. That's
like saying, okay, that's like saying if because I know this ain't gonna happen because I know this has already been scrapped. But that's like saying that Al Pacino's, Scarface is nothing compared to the next upcoming film that's almost.
Oh, from Luca, what's his fucking face? It always makes a pretentious movie every time. The fucking Suspiria remake. Oh god.
So I'm sorry. I do not approve of anyone saying that whenever they say their movie is better than the predecessor, then all they're doing is being selfish and self-minded.
I would say this in terms of that. If you truly are if your movie is truly better than the original, let the critics understand, and find out if it really is or not. Let them do their job.
There you go. Amen. And by the way, William, you wanted to say
something. And the audiences too. William wanted to say something?
You know what the actresses should have done instead of trashing the original? They should really talk about how a legacy of an animated classic still lives on to this day and appreciate the significance of those original films. There you go.
You know what's even better? You know what makes it even better? I forgot about this. This year,
that's exactly what they're doing, Hunter. They're clout chasing.
I forgot about this. This is the 100th anniversary of Disney this year, and yet they're shitting all over their first film.
People are also saying, listen, can you give me a free pass if I say this certain word? Because I really...
I'm not giving any free passes. Just try and change up the words a little bit.
Well, I just want this one free pass, and after this episode, I will not say it again.
All right, fine. Deal.
And Disney...
All right, so here's the thing. ever since, like when the pandemic happened, like this was.
I'd say before the pandemic, Charlie's Angels 2019 and Black Widow 2019.
Look, let's just like we can agree, and like you can agree on that, but I can disagree. It's all titties from here or whatever.
Titties. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all blinding. You know what I mean? But
go ahead.
The point is, ever since this all happened, even after the launch of Disney Plus, even though it is a great app because you get to watch the
I think it's a brilliant service. The fact is, although I will say that they're now too fucking expensive. $13.99. You fucking kidding me, Disney?
Yeah,
that is kind of too much.
Greedy.
But still,
kind of greedy. Yeah.
Back to what I'm saying. It took almost 100 years from Walt Disney's company, Walt Disney, whatever you want to call it, turning into woke Disney. That's what it's become now. That is how it's becoming that bad.
I'd say in terms of I would word it a little bit differently. For example, I think it turned 100 years before they actually lost balls. Touchstone is gone. Why is Touchstone not there anymore? Fox is the shadow of its former self other than the Avatar sequels. So, and the MCU is practically dead at this fucking point. Sorry, Hunter.
And it's like what my dad said in a comment 2 days ago when a post Romy made regarding the son of the.
I didn't see it. What do you say?
Well, my dad said this, and I agree with this. Like when you go woke, you're gonna go broke.
Oh, I hate that fucking terminology. That's besides the point. Because
but William,
what happened to William?
Victor. I mean, I know you hate it, but it's true.
Fucking political bullshit should stay off this show. This is why I feel like this is the only time I'm going to be talking about it.
Regarding this predicament, because this is why most of these films are going down the drain because of things like this. They're the ones.
I do agree with you on that.
They're the ones who make this into a political matter, and if they make us talk about it, then get this: why not express our opinion and why we don't like it?
And that's besides the point. That's also get you to another point too. Any kind of this is what I personally believe. Any agenda. I don't care if you're left. I don't care if you're right. I don't care if you're in the fucking middle. Don't put it in fucking entertainment. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Looking at you, pure flicks. Looking at you.
Yeah. Like, just keep them out of them, for God's sakes.
But that's the problem, because they believe, and this is in their little adolescent minds,
all these studios are acting like fucking adolescents.
They can make a buck by pleasing a certain political party. That is all they want to do, because they think, because if they keep doing this, they'll please okay, let's say they're pleasing the Republicans or the Democrats or anybody. But guess what?
Or any religion in that matter. Any religion. You could say that.
Yeah, you can make money off of that, but guess what? How much money do you think you'll make in the box office to try and beat over $1 billion?
It's rare these days. I think, what was the last movie that reached $1 billion? Top Gun? No.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No.
Avatar.
Movie. No. It was, the last movie that reached $1 billion came out only about 4 weeks ago.
So, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, that's just how it is.
But that's what's, also, that reminds me.
Something happened to William.
Uh-oh. Oopsie. His internet probably went fuck up. There we go. Here we go. I just gotta move this here. Anyway, the film. That's another reason, Cameron. That's also another reason too. Quantity over quality, especially with the MCU. Sorry, Hunter, once again, but you kidding me? 5 TV shows, 5 movies, so 10 projects a year. People are gonna get tired. And I got tired. I got burnt out all that shit in 2022. After Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I didn't care anymore. I really didn't. And honestly, I might have made the right call, because look at Secret Invasion right now. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 did well. I'll give them credit where credit is due. But other than that, they're just going downhill too.
So yeah, this just proves a point. Like when you cave into a political propaganda and you allow it to, fester in your product, and you feed it to the people that you think are going to follow you, all you're doing is you're going to make money, but you're not going to make a lot of money.
It's not even just a Disney problem. It's
it's not just
a Warner problem. It's a Sony problem. It's even a Universal problem. It affects everybody.
Exactly. and that's the problem. You know, that's all. They don't care nothing about the dollar, but the problem is they're not doing what is necessary to get said dollar on a fair level. But the whole thing, life isn't fair. But guess what? Neither is this show, and neither are we. So we're giving our opinions because it is.
God, we've been talking about this shit for over an hour. Jesus Christ, I better.
No, we've been talking. We've been talking about this like for over 40 minutes.
I know, but that's long. I already have a better thing to talk about in terms of Disney. I have a better thing, a happy thing.
We have a God-given right to speak whatever we want to on the show.
I know, but I have a 3-hour time limit. That's all.
But I'll say this: I don't think I'll be watching this live action.
Oh, I said I was done with modern films. Most modern films, most.
But I don't blame you.
Most.
I don't blame you.
I will agree with Victor's decision of having it blacklisted or banned or red.
Oh yeah, it's another thing too. After this conversation, Snow White will never be mentioned again on this show. It's blacklisted and it's banned from all discussion too. So just because I care about my audience, I don't want this to become too much of a political debate. That's not what this show is about. It's about us having fun talking about movies. And that's what's the most important about this
you know
show.
what? Here's the thing. Just because we can also, but even if we are talking political, the thing is we're only giving our opinions. That's all there is to it. And you know what? We can.
Oh yeah, you can tell me all about Warner.
Here's the thing. We can agree, we can disagree, but here's the thing we can agree on is how they operate. And
there's another thing we can agree upon, especially with this conversation. We all make interesting points. We have interesting conversation. It's not a debate. But we conversate about these things and what all four of us think about it.
Yeah.
And by the way, here's the thing. For most people, at least we think, you know.
True. Most of the time, I think.
Well, then again, I'm not going to hold you accountable for last November, but hey, that's a whole
Oh, Jesus. Oh, because, okay. So
I'm just being funny. I'm just busting your balls.
All right. So I'm actually going to talk about something positive with Disney for once because what they announced yesterday, first of all, it actually came out, the first chain of this event came out last week, so I'll start there. But Disney is going back really to the physical media market. And it all started last week when they announced that Prey, the Hulu original film, that is the, fifth installment of the Predator franchise? 6? 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to count AVP, so... No, 4. It's 5th.
4.
5th. If you don't count AVP, it's the 5th movie. I don't count AVP because fuck those movies. Anyway, it's finally getting a 4K Ultra HD release and a Blu-ray in October. I think it comes out October 6th. No, October 3rd. But this is huge. This is a Hulu original movie. Hasn't been on physical media before. It's my 3rd favorite movie of 2022. I praised the fuck out of this movie all the time back in 2022, even on the show. And it's great that they're finally releasing it because I want to own it. It's like the best Predator movie. It's by far and away the best Predator movie. But I thought that was good enough on its own. Then yesterday happened. I woke up and a shocker. This is one of the most shocking home media news I've seen in the past 5 years. This shook up the home video industry.
Yeah,
right here.
Shocked me to the core right here
Because they did something that I thought would never, ever happen in my lifetime. Never. I was like, no, this is not gonna happen. This is absolutely not gonna happen. But they did it. They fucking did it. Because Disney announced yesterday, they are putting out 3 Disney Plus original series out on 4K. They are Loki, which I can give less of a fuck about because that started the whole downhill shit I have with the MCU. That started my superhero fatigue. That started my MCU fatigue. But that's besides my point.
What's the other 2?
The Mandalorian.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Did you just say? Did you just say what I think you just said?
Yes.
Seasons 1 and 2.
Season 1 and 2. Season 3 is still new, so it'll probably come out next year. But
Wow.
somebody fucking take a screen grab of that, please. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Send it to me.
Oh my god. I think I got some soda on my
Oh my god, if Roby could take a picture of that for some slideshow someday, I'd be very much appreciated.
And what's the other one?
And the biggest one of them all.
Yeah.
Something I thought would never happen in my entire life. My favorite miniseries of all time, WandaVision.
Yep.
I didn't think this was ever gonna fucking happen. I was stunned.
Yeah, like even Wanda was shocked. Even Wanda was shocked.
Oh, here comes the gimmick again. It took them 31 episodes to bring that gimmick back. But
oh Jesus.
This is shocking. Look, I actually have the cover art for the Mandalorian Season 1 Steelbook. These are all Steelbooks. This is what it's gonna look like when you see it on store shelves.
Ooh.
And then I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, the whole image, but this is what Season 2 looks like. Is going to look like.
Nice.
Roughly.
Great.
Loki. Where's the WandaVision cover?
That WandaVision cover is beautiful.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Where the fuck is it? It's not even in this fucking article. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, wait. Maybe. Oh.
God damn it. I'm going to have to look at Blu-ray.com.
Hold on. I'm on it.
Victor, watch your mouth.
Hold on. I'm on Blu-ray.com. Excuse me. It's very...
Is this like a race?
Very tiny, but this is what it's going to look like.
Yep.
So...
Son of a bitch.
But, yeah, this is just... Especially with WandaVision. I would never think this was going to happen. But with Mando 2, I thought... with Mando, I was just about as shocked. I was just like, I was shitting my pants. Like...
Yeah.
The Mandalorian...
Oh.
That's what he said.
Damn it, Tanner.
You know what?
God damn it.
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
I did not mean to do that, but but here's the problem. I did not think in my wildest dreams that would be happening.
No, it's happening. It's real. They just announced this yesterday. They did.
But this is my question. Is this going to be one of many they're going to be doing in the future?
Yes, in fact, Marvel's website confirmed that the Falcon and Winter Soldier is coming to 4K too. So I believe, personally, they said that release is going to come out next year. So I think that Book of Boba Fett's going to get one, and Mandalorian Season 3 is going to get one. But they're probably not going to come till next year.
I actually got...
Might come out in waves.
Yeah.
I like the Book of Boba Fett, if I'm being honest.
What? Say?
I like the Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, I did too.
I do. Jordy, you mean this? Bulba!
Bulba!
Wait. I don't see it.
Where? I didn't show anything.
There was no picture showing.
Oh, damn it. Usually where Boba's showing, but Boba's not showing up now. What did he do? He walked out? Did he walk out of our show? What happened?
Wait a second. Why don't you refresh the page and
did Boba walk out on the actor's strike?
Oh, for God's sakes. For God's sakes, Victor. You had to do that.
Won't be surprised if Monsters at Work might get...
Maybe.
Speaking of which...
Possibly.
When is there going to be a season 2?
Considering the writer's strike's happening, probably not until next year.
Son of a... whore!
Depends if they finish the animation and the writing. If they did, probably late in the year. But so I have the release dates for all of these right here. So Loki is going to come out first. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me because WandaVision was the first MCU miniseries. So why shouldn't that come out first? Oh, because of season 2 of Loki. No, it doesn't make any logical sense.
Maybe the Boba walked off the sofa? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Anyway. Loki comes out September 26th at retailers. WandaVision comes out November 28th. Mando seasons 1 and 2 will both be available on December 12th in store shelves.
Hey, wait a minute. Speaking of Boba Fett, I actually got this last Monday, and I have yet to show this.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
look at that.
Yes. Awesome. He's my favorite bounty hunter.
Well, Mando, but that's the point. Although, but to be fair, they're kind of the same character.
They're not the same. It's not the same character. It's just the armor.
Yeah.
And the personality in some ways, because they are both deadly.
Both Mandalorians are deadly, you know.
But yeah, this is a shocker. And I was thinking, what else can Disney release on 4K and on Blu-ray in the coming future? Mainly 4K, because I'm a 4K enthusiast, just like Austin. I'm a 4K enthusiast.
Soul.
Soul's already been released.
It's already been out. Yeah.
It's already been out for like 2 years. It's been out for like 2 years on 4K.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's one I need to get.
And this could count Hulu stuff as well that they own. You could count Hulu stuff that they own.
So you can count on Hulu.
So here's what I want. Everybody knows what's gonna come out of my mouth when I say this. Give me Buffy and Angel on Blu-ray, god damn it!
I figured you would say I saw it coming a mile away.
Victor, no more Buffy.
No, I want the Blu-ray. They did this special thing. I want them to release it. If they can do it, they can.
Jared, you want to grab the popcorn?
Victor, no more, no Buffy tonight.
And
grab the soda, Jared.
Make sure with Buffy, Angel doesn't have this problem because it was filmed in widescreen and in its entire 4:3 in the first season, but widescreen after that.
Victor, no Buffy.
Make sure it's in the 4:3 image. That's all I'm saying. Make sure it's in
No Buffy tonight. Not tonight.
That's right. You could also release The Simpsons, the Simpsons series that you haven't even released yet. You could do that too.
Oh, that's right. They could do that, yeah.
Victor, no Buffy. No talkie of Buffy.
My feelings.
Hey, facts don't give a flying about your feelings.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Jared, what did I get myself into?
Wait. Hey, funny guy, I got a joke for you. What smells rotten and puts people to sleep? Noxious gas? No, your ass.
But yeah, you know what I can also see? I'm not just saying this because I just finished season 2, but Lost could look really great in 4K too. Ooh. I genuinely believe it takes place mostly on an island.
Blu-ray. I think Lost would make
Lost is already on Blu-ray, but I'm talking about 4K.
What's the difference between Blu-ray and 4K? Aren't they basically
No, high definition and 4K are different.
And Blu-ray is 1080p.
If you own a 4K television, the difference in quality is just astounding. It's just like even crisper than HD, and HD is already pretty crisp. So that would look good. Another one that would be good too, in terms of like other shows that could be getting it. I would like to see some of the old Disney afternoon stuff getting Blu-rays. Look at some of them got remasters. I know Goof Troop got a Blu-ray. I think they did.
Really?
No. Chip and Dale did get one. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. They did get one, but they didn't do Goof Troop. They didn't do.
Jordy, what's so funny over there?
Because of Goof
Troop. I remember the first episode I watched not too long ago, and like, oh, it's nice to meet you. Don't bear down off the lawn.
Give me some Recess. That
Recess would be good.
Wait. Yes.
Wait. Never mind. I know what you're talking about now.
Jesus.
Impossible.
Impossible. I think that'd be good.
What's the Stitch?
What about the Lilo and Stitch series?
I was about
Ooh.
to say that.
Yes.
Because I think Stitch the movie, its pilot already got one. Leroy and Stitch, I believe, also has one too. So it's just the series.
I need you.
Give
Leroy.
me the new adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
I'm not surprised you said that. I'm not surprised.
Jared, I was about to say the same thing.
Oh, that's right. Only Murders in the Building, the Hulu show. That you could do that. That would sell hotcakes.
What about Winnie
Jared,
the Pooh's
you know
Grand-
me.
What about Winnie the Pooh's Grand Adventure?
Well, they already have that on Blu-ray. It's been
Wait,
out
do
for a
we?
couple of years.
4K.
Oh, 4K. Okay, 4K. All right.
I
They would
could
go
see
back to
that.
like the original negative and stuff like that. But like, then again,
see that.
Cinderella got a 4K recently. Apparently, looks gorgeous. So maybe they could do
It,
that.
it does.
Really?
Yeah, because
Um,
I've watched it.
So yeah, there's endless opportunities, Disney. There's endless opportunities. I feel like if they continue this and these sell well, which I know fucking WandaVision and Mando especially are going to fucking sell hotcakes since
Oh,
they're
they're
coming
gonna
out
make
near the
bank.
holiday season. I'm glad that Disney brought back television on 4K and on Blu-ray too.
What about my hotcakes on one? Hotcakes? I don't know.
Because other
Disney,
than, and also you could bring in like other ABC shows too. You could bring in other ABC shows like God forbid I say Grey's Anatomy, but Grey's Anatomy, you could release the rest of those.
Wait.
Oh, those would sell.
Grey's
Yeah, they would.
Anatomy? Wait. Grey's Anatomy or Gay's Anatomy?
No. But yeah, this is just phenomenal news. It's a milestone. I hope with this that other streaming services take notice and they release their shit on physical media now. Alias, that's another one. Alias, that's another. That is another. And Felicity. And the new Futurama season, you can put that on fucking Blu-ray too.
Here it comes. Shut up and take my money.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about this whole news. Shut up and take my money. So that's it. I just want to say that because this is a milestone in home video history. I hope with this, they put out more TV shows on 4K and on Blu-ray. And this is going to be a bright future for physical media. Because I feel like that's one of the best decisions Disney has done in a long time. In a long time. So,
yeah, like even as someone who really supports physical media like you, Victor, this is like
this is
really
a milestone.
the news that
You know what?
it was like one of those rare times where it shocked me to the core.
You know what? It also reminds me of. You should have reacted the same way. You reacted to Tom Cruise with that Tom Cruise movie that you love so much.
Which one? Mission Impossible, Jerry Maguire?
Jerry Maguire.
Oh. Nice. Here we go again. Yeah, that's my topic, my long-winded topic. I want to give everybody else to talk because I've been talking for too long. But there you go. The good and the bad of Disney. There you go. There's balance. But it's balance in the whole. Gary, I can make a fucking Thanos joke, but I'll end with this.
Well-
I'll end with this.
All right, now get out there and make me some goddamn money.
well, here's the thing though too. There's no ugly in there.
Well, you guys can pick among yourselves of who should go next. I'm gonna.
I actually have already chosen Jared.
All right.
I'll be right back in just a few minutes. All right.
Oh wow, that was a long-winded topic. That's the
Oh,
longest
yeah.
topic I ever
Was.
fucking
Holy
had.
cow. Oh, yeah.
Kill me right now.
Oh yeah, it went by in a breeze.
Man, we're an hour in. Okay, so this time around, I decided to do a movie review of a 2023 movie.
Oh,
boy.
great! It could be good. It could be bad. I don't fucking know.
It's one you like, Victor.
Good.
I can't remember if William has seen it. Okay,
Depends
I'm
on
talking
what
about
it
the
is.
new M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh, I'm knocking the cabin. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Most biggest surprise time of the year.
Yeah,
so-
M. Night Shyamalan finally made a good movie in 21 fucking years. 21 fucking years.
Well, I will say I do like Split.
No,
and
no,
I am a Glass apologist.
no,
Eh,
no.
oh, God.
But-
More. Oh God.
But I sat down and watched this because my girlfriend got me the 4K steelbook of it for my
Whoa.
birthday, and it was I was like, well, we haven't let's see, it was yesterday. I wanted to watch a movie, and she said that it had to be 2 hours or
That's
less.
under 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was like, okay, well, we could watch. We could either watch one of my favorite movies of all time, Big Fish, which is 2 hours. We could go and watch like the next Pixar movie that we were going to watch, which was Brave, because we had just
Brave.
watched.
What a weak ass movie.
Because we had just watched Cars 2 a few
fuck
days ago.
Me, Cars 2.
Fuck
And
Cars
so
2.
then,
By the way, Big Fish is 2 hours and 5 minutes, so that's the cutoff. 120 minutes over, you're done with your girlfriend. So you made the right call. If it was Big Fish,
so we decided to watch it, and I freaking loved this movie. It was awesome.
I did too.
Same. Me three.
It was one of those things like
M. Night Shyamalan benefits from co-writers.
Well, also, here's the thing. I found out that this was a screenplay that was on the blacklist.
Oh, wow.
And he rewrote portions of it.
Portions, not the whole
Or
thing.
maybe he rewrote the whole thing. But, it's at least based on the other person's draft. So, like, he probably didn't change everything.
Yeah.
But
God.
this, I don't like. Talk about a movie that like starts out like as tense as it possibly could be right from the start with this, with the little girl in the woods, and right then and there, Dave Bautista shows up.
There you go.
Just
Dave
this
Bautista.
big giant man with tattoos, everything, but yet he's like, like
a teddy
bear. He's like wearing, like a nice shirt that's tucked in and glasses, and he's a school teacher, and it's just like, it's so weird.
It is weird. I admit because I'm so used to Dave Bautista doing all these action roles over and over and over again.
And he was great in this movie.
Like it's one of those things that's like so uncomfy, because it's like you don't feel like somebody that should be like the kind of person you are, but like you're just this big hulking thing. And something I noticed right off the bat and everything was how interesting the cinematography was in this movie and how it worked, especially in that opening scene. What were you saying?
That goes to one of my only flaws. One of my only flaws is this typical M. Night Shyamalan trope. Zoom in on the fucking
I
face.
think it works.
Fucking trope.
I think it works here because that conversation, as it goes on, it gets more and more intense as it gets longer, and then
luckily, I think that's the only time they do it in the movie, though. I think, thank God.
You're getting like extremely close to their face, and to me, it's just making me more and more like anxious, and then it goes Dutch angle as well and everything. But
M. Night's not really known for Dutch angles too much. That's fucking Battlefield Earth. That's Roger Christian. He goes like. And
here's the thing, I love movies that like take advantage of like pretty much a single set, because for the most part, aside for some flashbacks and everything,
and stuff on the TV.
Yes. The movie
and the ending of the movie too.
Yes, but the movie mainly takes place inside or around the cabin, and I think
it's the Can't Hardly Wait of horror thriller films.
It really works. It really works with like just kind of, I don't know. I like movies of this kind of scale and everything, and yet this movie is kind of large in scale, especially when these like horrible things start happening, because you get to the point where we have this gay couple and their daughter that they have adopted,
Yeah. By the
and
way, the guys, they're really good in this movie. The parents,
they're
they're really, particularly Ben Ulrich. I think he was the best performance.
Ben
ever. They
Ulrich
gave-
was
fantastic.
fantastic.
He was. He sure was.
I'm glad you said his name because I didn't know his name. I just knew Jonathan Groff.
Because he's Kristoff, of course.
but
or
like
that fucking or fucking Smith from
it's
Making
so
Resurrection, but kill me
freaking
anyway.
to me it's so freaking cool how they because basically you have Dave Bautista and these other people, one of them being Ron Weasley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing a country accent. Not the best country accent, I will say, but
I
like,
first thought he was solid.
but
I thought he
yeah,
was solid.
he but like they are there because they have had these visions of basically the end of the world and everything, and they are trying to, you know, have them like stop the apocalypse, and the only way to stop the apocalypse is for one of the three of them having to die, and they have to make the choice to kill one of each other, and it can't be through suicide or anything. It has to be this choice. And I think this movie really focuses a lot on like kind of the power of like love and everything, because these characters, and you see through these flashbacks that like they love each other like so much that like they are not willing to do such a thing and everything, even if, you know, it might end the world, because they don't even know if like the stuff is like really happening, because like they're seeing stuff like on the TV and everything, like planes falling out of the sky.
Oh,
and
the
everything,
most
or tsunamis.
this is what the tsunami sequence I think is one of the best things M. Night Shyamalan's ever directed.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying that right now.
So cool.
It does.
But like I just, and also it was very interesting right from the start and everything when they came. I was like, my girlfriend and I were like, is this like are they kind of like the four horsemen of the apocalypse? And then it straight up says it later on in the film, which that might be my one complaint, where like M. Night Shyamalan like in the dialogue does like spell out the movie at the very end.
He's known for doing that, to be fair.
I was like, I don't think you needed that. I feel like you got it just by watching it and everything.
Yeah. Also, too, what I think about it too is that those four, say what you want about Ron Weasley because he's fucking drunk the whole movie, but the other three, at least, you could tell that they're good people and they really don't want to do this. They really don't want to do it. It makes them vulnerable. You care about them too, even though you don't want them to go through with this.
The black lady was the one that like I really like gravitated towards. Like she was, the performances are so like good in this movie.
Aside from Shyamalan, but that's besides the point. Of course, Shyamalan. Shyamalan's not.
Dave Bautista, though. To me, this is his best performance.
I agree 100%.
Like here's the thing. Like we've had quite a few like wrestlers turn actors in our time and everything.
Yes.
We like right now our big ones are like John Cena and The Rock.
Yes.
And they are good. They are charismatic people, but a lot of times they are ultimately playing themselves.
Yeah, I guess especially The Rock. Jesus Christ.
And they have a lot of charisma. I will say that I think Dave Bautista is maybe one of the least charismatic of the three, but I think he is a damn fine better actor than.
I think
like he takes roles, I think, that like challenge him a lot.
Other than Stuber and My Spy, we don't talk about those.
Oh, jeez.
That's his game plan era.
Yeah, game plan.
But yeah, Dave Bautista is freaking great in this movie, and it's so interesting, like seeing him like evolve from like when he first like played Drax.
Yes.
Where like he was like I like him in the first like Guardians movie, but he's definitely like not as good as he would eventually be, even as that character, like in that movie. But he is phenomenal in this movie, and I think I'm somebody that loves themes and everything. I think this movie does like a really good job with that, and it's like a Hitchcock film. Like this is just a really good or like a Twilight Zone episode. In a way, it's like a really good episode of the Twilight Zone in a way. And like the ending, like when
it's
heartbreaking. The choices finally made. Yeah, it is heartbreaking, and
yeah,
those flashback scenes I think are really good windows into understanding our characters.
Yeah,
like,
particularly how they adopted them in the first place, the girl.
And in fact, after I watched the movie, I was on my phone or whatever, and after the credits rolled, it went straight into the special features and showed all the deleted scenes.
Universal just have a tendency to do that, auto-playing the special
and
features.
they cut out several other like flashbacks that kind of continued to develop like them like as characters and stuff. But like I will say, like, I'm glad those scenes were cut because they kind of just relay information that you already kind of know through the scenes that are already in the film. And stuff. Also, I do want to mention something you brought up and everything, because you brought up the awkwardness of M. Night Shyamalan. He has a cameo in this movie.
Painful.
I freaking loved it.
I thought it was painful. That's the only part that was just like deliberately killing right
Here's
now.
the thing, though.
It wasn't my fault, too.
No, I freaking loved it. It was hilarious. But here's the thing that makes it, to me, even better and work as its own separate thing. There's a special feature on the disc where it is the full-length infomercial.
Oh my god!
And it's freaking hilarious.
Oh my god!
Because he's like, here, let me show you like this air fryer versus a regular fryer and everything. And he's like starts patting down like paper towels onto the thing, and he's like, look at that, look at all that grease on my hand. Here you don't see any grease at all. And then as they're like take a piece of the chicken, and like you hear like the like succulent like chicken sounds and everything of like of the skin ripping and everything. And he's like, see, you don't get that. It's freaking hilarious. I really, really liked that a lot and everything. And that's not part of like the film. That's just the bonus features and everything. But this was a really like big like surprise for me.
Absolutely.
I thought the performances were like really, really solid. It really got me to like care for the characters. Music, sound design, really good. The use of location. Dave Bautista is like just incredible in this.
He was amazing.
You mean Bautista?
Bautista? No.
Or no. I'll take that back. Blue-tista.
Oh Jesus.
Oh Jesus. But I agree. He was great in that movie too.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
as the lead.
I think I'm with him. I think it is his best performance, far and away. I personally. Also, too, for a movie that costs like $30 million, it actually looks higher in terms of budget. Like,
the only parts, the only part where I was like, oof, was the fire effects at the house at the end,
fire.
where I was like, I do not believe for a second that the house is actually on fire.
It's not
But
backdraft.
it's a lower budgeted film and everything, but like, I
At least
think
it has better effects than old did. Old
Oh.
suck dick.
I think
Oh my
to me,
God.
I think M. Night Shyamalan works best for me, at least
it
when he
does.
limits himself.
Yes, I absolutely believe the same way. Although old costs about as much as this, and that sucked dick. But I think it depends. He needs a co-writer. It's official. He needs co-writers. I feel like since he has 2 co-writers on this movie, it benefited. In my opinion, it benefited. And apparently, his next movie, I believe, is going to have a co-writer. So I'm hoping that's good. He's going to Paramount to do this movie. So,
Okay.
or is it Warner? Warner or Paramount? I can't quite remember. But yeah, this is probably the most successful
I really
movie
like
he's
this
done a
movie,
while too.
and I'm giving it an 8 out of 10.
I gave it roughly like a 7.58 out of
exactly.
10, roughly around there. I thought it was really
Jared,
damn
that's
good.
exactly what I gave it.
The best M. Night movie in 21 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you know that this material, he was really you could tell he was passionate about this material. You could tell. And hopefully this is the start of a resurgence for M. Night Shyamalan. Because no, the resurgence did not start with Split. That movie sucks ass.
It did for me.
No. The Visit, especially. Visit kissed my ass. But
The Visit sucked.
And Glass, fuck that. Old, fuck that.
Fuck that.
Hopefully with this alongside his TV show, Servant, will start him actually making better films. Hopefully. But this is a great film.
Too.
And also to the fact that they like I love how they changed it's based on a book, and they changed a lot of source material from the book, because apparently the ending to the book is much different, to the point where they don't even, it's fucking left ambiguous. Ambiguous storytelling. At least M. Night, to his credit, changed it and showed you what happened at the end. And I thought it was a really good ending, too. So, yeah, 7.58 out of 10, something like that. When I originally reviewed it, anyway. That was like in March, April, something like that. But yeah, go ahead.
What, me?
Yeah, did I cut you off?
Oh, no, you didn't. I was done.
Okay, all right
Good
then.
movie.
Is this
It is a great film.
Okay, William.
Well, I'm gonna have to go back to Movie Web again, and I have a list of the 20 scenes more famous than the movies they're from.
That's an interesting fucking list. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. It's not Watch Mojo, so I have a little bit of confidence.
Maybe we can see. Number 20 is the shower scene from Psycho.
Yeah.
Shower scene.
Oh, Jesus. At least not the 98 one.
I mean, it's like it's one of those things. It's like if everybody knows the shower scene, even if you have never seen that movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody knows it.
And it's actually one of the very first movies that I actually saw in a drive-in, actually.
Oh, I've never been to a drive-in.
I have always wanted to go to a drive-in.
Yeah.
It's one hell of an experience back 3 years ago. But number 19 is the chase scene from The French Connection. I've never seen
it, and honestly, I don't know. Thanks, Fox, for censoring that movie, by the way.
Wait, they did?
After that, I think there was a controversy that Disney censored the movie because of, like, Gene Hackman's character says, like, a racial slur, and people got really upset. And this was before William freaking died. This happened this year. So, I don't know if they changed it back after he passed. I don't know, but I'm going to have to find a fucking copy that actually has the original cut on it. So.
Wow.
But yes, I've heard it's great.
Mm-hmm.
William Friedkin's a madman that, like, put his actors in danger. And I have seen The French Connection, and I know that scene.
I mean, look at The Exorcist.
Ooh.
I heard
Well,
Sorcerer is even more fucking insane.
Well,
yes.
that's one movie I'm looking forward to reviewing in soon. Number 18 is Bruce's introduction in Jaws.
Bruce's
Bruce.
Bruce.
The opening scene of Jaws, or just when he actually shows up for the first time?
Yeah,
I guess so.
when he shows up.
Oh, when he shows up.
Like that.
So that's a load of fish. That scene.
Guys.
Oh, you're gonna need a bigger boat. That's not a load of fish. That's Godzilla. Fuck.
Are you fucking joking now?
Godzilla, Jaws. What's the difference?
Oh my
Go ahead.
Guys, let's do that whole Bruce thing, together. Like,
Bruce.
1, 2, 3.
Anyway, I cannot believe I misunderstood Roland Emmerich from Steven Spielberg. You're going to need a bigger boat, not that's a load of fish. God damn it.
Wow, you son of a fish. Wait, what?
That's from Godzilla 98. I can't believe Idiot. Idiot.
God damn it, Victor. Number 17. He's the only one there from Taxi Driver.
I don't remember Taxi Driver very much.
Wait, he's the
That's
only
the
one
scene
there.
where that's the scene where Robert De Niro's character has like an improvised line where it says, "You talking to me?"
Oh, right, you're talking to me.
yeah.
Oh, that's right, you're talking to me. Yeah, I expect to hear "I'm walking here" from Midnight Cowboy at some point.
I remember during the build-up to WrestleMania 21 when they go Hollywood, and that was the first time, not this year.
WrestleMania goes Hollywood.
Yeah, WrestleMania goes Hollywood. The actual 21st WrestleMania, my favorite and my first one. I remember when they did that thing, with the movie stuff that they did, when they had these trailers to promote WrestleMania from past movies.
Yeah.
One of them was that actual thing where that you got that, phrase like, "You're talking to me," and then they had other people do it, including Jared, like,
That's interesting. Go ahead.
Yeah, you gotta see it to believe it.
Number 16 is the chest burster scene from Alien.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my. Oh wait.
No, not Michigan Chainsaw, not WWB, not that.
Oh Jesus!
Not
I remember the first time
either.
the first time I saw that.
I remember when Ibarra did that one time, on R&R. I even told him to do that, Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
The first time I saw that chest burster scene, I was actually thinking to myself, if I'm going to eat something else, wouldn't alien just pop up and it's just like puke my guts out from my chest?
I mean,
that gives me a fear of that.
But honestly, people mostly remember "Get Away From Her, You Bitch" from the sequel.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right, no problem, Jordy.
All right. Okay.
Number 15 is No, I am your father.
Yes, folks, it's "No, I am your father," not "Luke, I am your father." No, I am your father. That's how it is.
They even said it too, like specifically the "Luke, I am your father," really "No, I am your father" scene, which has become so widely known it can be misquoted even by the few who've never actually seen An Adventure in a Galaxy Far, Far Away.
Yeah, I mean, it's not "Luke, I am your father." I'm sorry. I learned that mistake a long time ago.
Number 14 is another movie I've never seen. The ending of An Officer and the Gentleman.
I've
from
never
1982.
seen this movie.
Yeah.
With Richard Gere. That one. I've never seen that movie.
Let's see here. Oh, this one I can agree with. The number 13.
Number 13.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God's sake, internet.
Right before he said, yeah!
Wait, what just happened?
You got cut off right before you said what you were going to say. Number, whatever. Go away.
Oh, gee. But yeah, number 13 was the ending to Sleepaway Camp.
Oh, yeah, shock value.
That is.
Yeah. I will not lie, though. It's kind of cheesy, but once I saw that
It also
ending, I
doesn't
was like,
age very well considering
wow.
our generation.
oh. Number 12, Tom Cruise's static electric slide in Risky Business.
Oh, electric. Oh yeah, that was Risky Business. Okay, I was confused there. I thought you were gonna say fucking Mission Impossible or something like that. But yeah, I get it because Guitar Hero fucking did those commercials ripping it off.
Yeah, he did.
I even used the fucking Metallica one.
Oh god.
Number 11 ago, it seems.
Number 11 is I'll Be Back in the Terminator. I agree.
Hasta la Vista, baby. Why is that not mentioned?
I don't know. I don't even know why it's on here, to be honest with you. I mean, you could just like put the whole movie of T2 on there. Like, there's so many quotable moments in that.
There's so many memorable moments. So many. Number
10 is a heck of a lunch in When Harry Met Sally.
Is that the orgasm scene?
Yes! It was the orgasm scene in the dying.
Fake orgasm! I have what she's having.
Oh my god. Well, she has an orgasm. She'll probably
fake
grow
orgasm.
something.
Let's be specific. Fake orgasm.
Number 9
is hilarious. I love that movie, by the way. That movie is fucking funny. That movie
sure
is.
is.
So good.
It's one of Rob Reiner's best films.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, I just love it. Number 9 is
Anyway, Mike Wazowski is good.
Yeah, sure.
9.
Yeah!
Number 9 is another movie I've never seen before. It's the movie called Ghost. Pottery Class.
I've seen Ghost.
I know that scene.
But I haven't seen it in a very long time, but I know that scene. It's the pottery scene. Everybody rips that scene off.
Yeah.
Number 8.
It's actually a David Zucker movie. It's one of the Zucker brothers.
Ah, I see. Next one.
No,
You Can't Handle the Truth.
Yes, I want the truth. You Can't Handle the Truth. That is Rob Reiner's best movie, A Few Good Men, without a doubt. To me, it is his best movie. It's a masterpiece.
Ooh,
it's a masterpiece.
Favorite Rob Reiner movie? Oh, it's tough.
It's a masterpiece.
It's tough.
And it brought us Aaron Sorkin, who's one of the best screenwriters working today. Was the best. So, yeah.
Number 7, the leg uncross in Basic Instinct.
Oh, and that was done. Paul Verhoeven did that on purpose, too. If you ever read the
Poor
story.
Sharon Stone.
Yeah.
Sharon Stone.
By Paul Verhoeven right there. Oh, dear.
That dirty bastard.
Then again, if you've seen Hollow Man, it gets even worse. So.
Well, Jared, you know what's the other scary thing about it? Sharon is actually the first name of my mother.
By the way, fuck Basic Instinct 2. Fuck that movie. Somebody was watching Basic Instinct 2 last night. I don't know who it was.
Was it Tanner? It was Tanner.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my mom's calling me. Give me a minute.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hold on.
You know something? I remember one time when my mom, called me a queer over the phone when I was doing a spoof of another show that used to happen, which happened this past Sunday that I was part of with Brandon and Tom, and it was for one night only this past Sunday. But yeah, I'll be a queer phone on speakerphone, no less. But
Hey Jordy, I wouldn't be surprised if you were playing No, it was Tears of the Kingdom, okay? And then your mother actually called you. Wouldn't she say something like, "Are you playing Tears for the Queers?"
well, that would be funny, but in and of itself, and you know what? That is a joke that me and Ibarra went with, and I do miss him a lot.
Yeah, I do miss him too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wow, has it been that long?
It's been like 3 months
since Deep Impact. I just noticed that.
Deep Impact, the very same movie that I like to make fun of with that old guy, went before he gets flushed, thrown away by the water.
Like he was so oblivious when he was like reading that newspaper, and you know what I would have said to the old man? Look behind you! There's a big wave coming, you idiot!
Look! yeah. I also remember one time when I used to do the Burr Call podcast, I was like, yes, can I help you? She's all like, let me tell you what, you little queer. I'll tell you, everyone laughed. But still.
Oh yeah.
It would not surprise me if, if she were to come in here say, actually, you know what? She did call me a queer not too long ago when she brought me back Taco Bell. I think it was on Thursday, I think.
Oh god. Taco Bell?
Love me some Taco Bell.
Thank you.
Why would you eat that stuff? It's
Taco Bell is the way to my heart.
yeah.
Wow, me and Jared have a connection because it's the same thing with me. Come on, Victor, hurry up.
Victor. Well, because he's gonna love.
Your mom starts calling. If your mom starts calling you a
Hey,
queer,
Victor, your mom.
Hey, listen,
Victor.
Victor, if your mom starts calling you queer, I'm not going to be bitching for you.
Victor, you better come in here because you're gonna love number 6.
What the hell did you say about my mom?
Your mom.
I didn't say nothing about your mom. I said if she calls
I
you
didn't say
queer,
anything.
I'm not gonna be shedding tears for you.
I hope you better not be making your mama jokes. I swear to God.
Oh jeez.
I'm not making your mama jokes. What the?
Yeah. By the way, Victor, I was about to do number 6.
Anyway, what did I miss? Probably missed a lot.
No, we were
Not
just
really.
like
we stopped
jibber
when
jabber.
Oh, okay. I took care of what I had to take care of. Go ahead.
Oh, no worries. And number 6, Victor, I know you'll love this pick. Show me the money.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to know what's so funny? Ever since I've watched, Jerry Maguire, every time I go bowling, every time I get a strike or something, you know what I do? I go like, show me the money. I kid you not.
Yeah, it's my favorite movie on the list. Yeah.
You know what I almost you know what I did while I did that, this last night. I went like this like I love black people without even shouting it. I did it without shouting it. I was pretending to black people.
That movie is a fucking masterpiece. I'm glad that was
It
mentioned
is.
on the list.
It's the best film of 1996.
Yeah.
Yep,
Not
and,
fucking English patient.
Thank you.
Harvey Weinstein. Ugh.
Number 5, Victor is going to be twisting his nipples again when I bring up this. The trivia field opening scene in Scream.
Stop. The whole movie's iconic. Why can't you just put the whole movie?
Yeah. Why cannot,
Why does it only have to be the opening scene? Why does it only have to be the opening scene? And I think Scream 2 topped it. I personally believe, then again, I'm fucking biased. Here we go. When you mention Scream, I'm going rolling. Here we go. It's like Buffy. I don't stop until when Scream is mentioned. Anyway, the whole movie's iconic. You can put the first 2 on here, and that's it. Let it be done.
Number 4, bullet time in The Matrix.
In a way, yes. Yeah. That and the
everybody
red pill, blue
knows
pill
that.
moment. And the red pill, blue pill moment.
Yeah.
And the
Dodge this.
boom. And also the fucking heist the shootout, excuse me, in the lobby.
Oh, dude, it still looks great to this very day.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love The Matrix.
Oh, I do too. Number 3, Wilson. Wilson.
Oh Jesus! Look at that volleyball!
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! I want all of you to look at it!
I am so time-stabbing that. Number 2, the subway crash and knowing.
Wait, knowing?
Are you kidding me?
No, fuck that movie.
Are you kidding me right now? Movie Web? You decided to put that movie over freaking
They had to
Castaway,
have put that for shits and giggles.
The Matrix, Empire Strikes Back, Scream, Jerry Maguire.
Dick.
They had to put
Fucking
that for shits
knowing?
and giggles.
Roger Ebert, 4 stars. Really?
Wait, he 4 stars?
Yes, he did. I think he did. Gave it 4 stars.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
wow.
Alex Price has not made a good movie since iRobot. I'm sorry, he hasn't.
Oh my god!
Trust me,
Ooh.
I'll bring up Alex Price again another time because, yeah.
I saw your review.
Oh,
Oh jeez.
I'm gonna mention Dark City again. Trust me, because that movie, wow, that is his masterpiece.
Yep, I agree.
I thought The Crow was gonna be his masterpiece, but no, this fucking topped it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was watching. By the end, I was just like,
Oh my god!
and it's also, if I had to redo my top 10 best of 98, it would be my top 5.
Ooh.
Good.
Go ahead.
Number 1, really, the Champagne Toast from the Great Gatsby remake.
What? That's not. Wait. Out of all
is
number
it-
1 movies, you picked the fucking Great Gatsby.
It's because the meme. It's because the GIF.
Are you serious?
You gotta be kidding me.
Wow! You decided to put that over. No, I am your father.
That's how I feel. Also, this too.
I hereby discharge you from duty.
Fuck.
Thank
Movie
you.
Web. Fuck Movie Web.
You know what? I'm not touching Movie Web again for a long time. Wow.
And they're not as bad as fucking Piss Culture. They're not as bad as Piss Culture. I'll give them that. They're not as bad.
Yeah, that's true.
That.
Do you see me
shocker.
covering that from any of that?
Congratulations.
No.
Congratulations. Congrats. Knowing and The Great Gatsby. Out of all of them. Really? What about, like, say, fucking, like, when the DeLorean goes back in time and Back to the Future? Why is that ain't fucking on there? The first time.
Where's
Or when the fucking, or say, for example, E.T. and Elliot flying towards the moon. Where the fuck is that?
Yes.
Or even the final sequence of E.T. Where is that?
Yeah. Where's the freaking interrogation scene in The Dark Knight?
Excuse me. Where are they?
Where are they?
Yeah, that too.
Where is that scene? Where any
Boo, exactly.
Scene,
Boo.
any scene from the Lord of the Rings?
What about for Frodo?
Where are those Lord of the Rings?
Ugh, this is awful. Terrible.
Where's Hasta la Vista, baby? Like you said.
0.5 out of 5. This is garbage.
Where's the Circle of Life and the Lion King?
Or even like like Mufasa dying, even.
Yes.
So this list, this is what it is.
It's a trap.
I just walked myself into that trap.
Yeah, that ridiculous. Jordy, you got a topic?
Go ahead, Jordy.
Okay, so there's this video that I came across not too long ago.
Oh, I'm sweating.
And it's a
I'm
funny
so sweaty.
cops chasing somebody thing, okay? Apparently, there's this 30-year-old who had been also reported of being, a child predator who had
Okay.
been,
So where's Chris Hansen?
yeah.
I
well,
wish I made the fucking Chris Hansen clip. Damn it.
And here's the thing. He's been caught, being, seen going into a supermarket, following, a 10-year-old girl, obviously, because that's what, certain child predators do. So what happens is the cops who have photographic evidence of his vehicle, photographic evidence of him off a security camera. And you know what this guy's doing? He's going like, no, that's not me. No, I mean that doesn't look like me.
Nah.
No, not at all.
He's like, and the officer's saying, so you're meaning to tell me like that truck outside is not your truck, and you are not here, like what you were doing here? Like, I don't know how to answer that. So you know what happens next?
It's like that Shaggy song. It wasn't me.
This is what happens next. You ready for this? So, what happens is they ask him to put your hands behind your back, right?
Uh-huh.
And he starts bolting out for the back.
He holds ass.
And the thing is, he is the officers ever since 2017. They have been known for wearing, like
Video
body
camera body cam. That's what it is.
Because the thing is, not everybody needs a cell phone to shove in your face just to record something happening of police brutality or anything. But here's the thing: if these cops committed police brutality on this child predator, I wouldn't be crying about it. You know why? Because they deserve it.
Well, it's a child predator. Of course they fucking deserve it. Of course they do.
So here's the thing: he starts and this is all happening at his work. When he's being confronted by the cops. He's bolting out the back where I think it's a restaurant, a bar, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's a sports bar. I don't know what it is. But anyway, they race out to the back. They go outside, into a back alley. Then they go to the streets. And as soon as you know it's going to happen, yes, they caught up with him.
No, of course they did.
And here's the thing. This is why you do not run from the law, especially when you're caught doing something when you know it's illegal to do.
Yeah, no, it wasn't me. It was not me. It's some other guy right there. Oh, it sounded like a fucking cartoon, almost like straight out of a cartoon.
No, that's not me.
That's not me at all.
I will send a link in the live chat so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But other than this, let this be a lesson to everybody. If you think you can run from cops, even if you think you got good, like here's the thing: if you think you can outrun a cop, you better have good cardio.
Oh, absolutely. Or else I'll do this to you.
You don't fucking talk to me like that. You little piece of shit!
Wait. Exactly.
I just reminded.
Okay, so, wait, hold on a second. Cameron Dobson just said, exactly, Jordy, don't run from the long arm of the law. Yeah.
I don't know
Now everybody's
why.
laughing.
I don't know why, but this reminded me. There's this YouTube channel I watch called it's something criminal psychology where the guy reviews all this different interrogation footage to try to understand a criminal or whatever. And there's this one guy that committed a crime, and he's just like, "What? No." I didn't do that.
What? No. What is this? The fucking happening?
He's literally talking like
Where's
that the
fucking
whole
hot dogs?
time.
He's making Marky Mark. And
he's-
what's the happening?
He's possibly screwing with them, but here's the thing: the detectives are so bad and incompetent at interrogating him. And somebody put in the comments section of that video, they were like, and then after 5 hours of interrogating, the detectives admitted to the crime.
By the way, I just realized he not only was following the child, he's also charged for touching the minor in Walmart.
Oh, jeez. When did this happen?
This happened. Oh God! Now I gotta hold on a second. This happened. Okay, this was uploaded a year ago, but this happened on May 22nd, 2021.
Oh wow! Wow. Jeez. That's insane. Ooh, I didn't do it. What?
And here-
No, this is fucking happening type shit. What is with M. Night Shyamalan invading this fucking show? Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus. Is that what you all want to talk about? You want to talk about something else?
That's pretty much all I want to talk about because there you go. There's the link to the video that I'm referring to.
This is something. So we'll be back in about 45 seconds. Something dark side. Oh, wait, that's a family guy. We'll be right back. Ugh. Fuck.
チューチューロケットネズミを助けろチューチューロケット猫は怖いチューチューロケットすごいズババババー
人がたくさんバズるチューチューロケット2800円安い Dream Gas!
Disney's a great vacation destination. So is Australia. But Six Flags Great Adventure is just a hop, skip, and jump away. It's bigger than Disneyland and closer to home. With thrill-a-minute rides like Batman the Ride, fun family rides, great new shows, thrilling events, and Six Flags Wild Safari Animal Park. It's so much fun you'll jump for joy at Six Flags Great Adventure Theme Park. And right now, hop in with these great savings with coupons from participating Burger King.
Batman Forever?
Well, at least it wasn't Batman and Robin, though.
Oh, thank God.
I have heard that the Batman and Robin ride is actually pretty good, though.
Oh, geez.
Or the Mr. Freeze
Jesus.
ride.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus. Yeah, and I just looked back at the forum saying, Tanner's pissed at me. He said, yeah, I love the scene in Jaws where Matthew Broderick blows up the shark because of what I said about mixing up Batman 98. Oh, my.
And then he's like, now that's a lot of fish.
Oh, God, help me.
Jesus. Tons and tons of
It looks like people took videos of the spit you did, Jordy, when I mentioned the Mandalorian getting a 4K. Yeah, most viral campaign of the show. Anyway, tonight's movie is a complete departure for me because it involves a genre I'm not too crazy about. The Western. And maybe I'll talk about it once I actually start discussing the movie. But as you might know, I think I've said it before on the show, I don't care for this genre too much. However, I was willing to give this next movie a bit of a chance. And that is, of course, the 2007 remake of 310 To Yuma. Yuma!
From the director of Walk the Line.
I'm getting you on that train. You ain't gonna make it.
The critics are giving 310 To Yuma 4 stars. The best Western since Unforgiven. Russell Crowe, Christian Bale.
This town's gonna burn!
310 To Yuma on DVD and Blu-ray discs January 8th.
That was the only fucking TV spot I could get. Not even for the fucking theatrical release, but the damn DVD and Blu-ray. That was the only video I could find on YouTube about it. I was like, what happened, Lionsgate? You probably didn't market the movie too much, did you?
Well.
Anyway,
Well, that's a first.
That's a first, and that's hopefully that'll be the only time. 310 To Yuma is a 2007 American Western action drama directed by James Mangold, screenplay by Halstead Wells, Michael Brandt, and Derek Haas, based on the short story of the same name by Elmore Leonard, starring Christian Bale, Russell Crowe, Peter Fonda, Gretchen Mol, Ben Foster, Dallas Roberts, Alan Tudyk, Vanessa Shaw, and Logan Lerman, and was released on September 7th, 2007 by Lionsgate. Had a $48 to $55 million budget and made $72.1 million, which means, yes, it flopped. The premise, outlaw Ben Wade terrorizes 1800s Arizona, especially the Southern Railroad, until he is finally captured. Wade must be brought to trial, so Dan Evans, the owner of a drought-stricken ranch, volunteers to escort him to the train. Along the trail, a grudging respect forms between the men, but danger looms at every turn, and the criminals' men are in pursuit. 8.9. No, not 8.9. 89% rate on Rotten Tomatoes. 7.7 on IMDb. So, I would, you know what? Let me check Letterbox. What the fuck does it have there?
That's like a 3.7 average rating on Letterboxd,
7 out of 5.
which is not
So,
too bad.
as I said before, in terms of how I feel about westerns, they bored the fucking shit out of me most of the time. I mean,
Yeah.
Unforgiven.
Well,
I'm sorry. I mean, I like Unforgiven just fine, but that movie bored me.
yeah. Well, to me, it's
bored me.
To me, it's like an acquired taste to like really get into
That's
Western.
what I was talking about with him briefly. I think westerns are very much an acquired taste. Maybe
Very.
it's not my comfort zone because I never grew up with westerns. Maybe that's a part of it. I never grew up with them.
Yeah.
So going into this movie, I was like, you know what? I'll give it a chance. It's James Mangold. James Mangold is one of the best directors working today.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, that's one of his movies. Etchu.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Well, Jesus.
That's my favorite.
No, Logan's my favorite.
Copland.
Ford
Walk
versus
the Line.
Ferrari.
Ford versus Ferrari. Logan. The Wolverine.
I've actually seen his Girl Interrupted movie, and I think
Girl
that's a very
Interrupted.
underappreciated movie.
I
Walk the
love Girl
Line.
Interrupted. I already
That's
mentioned
really
Girl
underappreciated.
Interrupted. I
Walk the
really
Line.
did like. Although I will not. Let's not talk about Night and Day. The Tom Cruise movie directed Night and Day with Cameron Diaz. Yeah, nobody talks about the movie. And of course, he just did Indiana Jones and the Divisive Figure.
Divisive Figure, that's a new nickname.
Because that movie's fucking divisive. Gee, I wonder why. Anyway, the point is that I love his films. Particularly Ford versus Ferrari is my favorite of his. Copland's so good. Girl Interrupted is very good. Logan is excellent. Yeah. But Ford vs. Ferrari is the one I truly connected to. At least in my view, this is the one I really connected to. So I was looking forward to seeing this. And it's a pretty good movie. When I watch it again, I don't know about that.
It's a pretty damn good movie, I have to say.
Because I forgot about Identity. I forgot about that he did that movie, Identity, with John Cusack.
And Wolverine.
I don't think I know what that movie is.
Isn't it with Ray Liotta too? Isn't it with
Ray Liotta? No, it has John Cusack.
I know.
And Ray Liotta.
I just said Ray Liotta, damn it!
You literally
just and Amanda P and Alfred Molina. Okay, so it was the right movie. Damn. Write that one down too, William. Write that one down.
And also, Doc Ock was in that movie too. Alfred
Molina.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Jesus Christ Almighty!
Oh god!
He's taking all of the credit from you.
Kate and Leopold did that. I have never seen Kate and Leopold. I'm going to be honest with you. Never saw it. But this film I thought was very well made. I think it's a very well-made movie, and it's a good story. It's just that it's the Western aesthetic. So I'm not going to like this movie as much as other people just because it's a fucking Western. Maybe I would have enjoyed it more if it was the Western. Maybe. I don't know. We'll never know, frankly. But for the movie itself, I think it's really well done, particularly the performances. Christian Bale and Russell Crowe are terrific in this movie. I think they're both terrific in this movie. I mean, they play such complex characters, particularly Russell Crowe's character. And I feel like they do a good job with their back and forth because they have a very tense relationship throughout most of the movie. And I think it really does work for the most part. My own, personal thoughts about this movie. And I also think that even though, yes, it's a slow burn, but it could also be considered kind of a survival type of movie. And I tend to like survival movies, these kinds, because really they're trying to survive from fucking Ben Foster being an evil.
Ben Foster's fucking crazy.
Oh my god, he absolutely is. I think he's the one that steals the show. I think he outperforms everybody else in the movie, to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. Charlie Prince, nor like Charlie Princess. He is a total little pussy. But the movie, I think, does a good job with the characters. I think it does a great job. Particularly, before I watched this movie, I didn't know Alan Tudyk was in this movie, and I was like, holy shit, he's in fucking everything. He's in fucking everything. Literally, he is. Firefly. He's in fucking the Aladdin remake as Iago. He's in. Now I can't remember.
Oh my
anything else
god, he
now.
is. Wow, I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
looking at
in
this.
Alan
Rogue
Tudyk.
One.
What? Oh, Rogue One. That's right. K2SO. I forgot he voiced K2SO. That's right.
Dark of the Moon.
Oh, fuck that.
Fuck that movie.
Oh, Dark of the Moon. Wonderful. I get to play this again.
I hereby discharge you from duty.
You said Dark of the Moon. You said it.
I did.
Yeah.
He said Dark of the Moon, not me. Oh, wait, I just did, but you know. Hold on.
Yeah, I cannot believe that actor Jared was in almost everything. Like he was in the most recent Disney animated film too, where he does a lot of voice work too.
Yep.
And I do think though too, Ben Foster was absolutely amazing in this film. But I do think that Russell Crowe's character also has like that charisma that he possesses.
He's really charismatic in this, and like it's because I do love Russell Crowe, but sometimes I feel like he just is not always very charismatic in his roles, especially now. Like he's just like very flat, and it's just fun watching him like just be in such a fun role. It's like watching him in say The Nice Guys or something, where he's just so playful.
What the hell, Victor? Hell, Victor. But yeah, Victor, Victor, we were just talking about like how Russell Crowe's character actually has a lot of charisma throughout the entire film.
I don't know if he's even there right now.
Victor, are you talking to your mom again?
I'm trying to think too. Like, I guess I'll discuss too. I'm kind of with Victor, where like, yeah, westerns are not like my forte. Like, I do like a handful of westerns.
Yeah,
there's
like,
ones
to
that I
me-
even love.
Yeah,
But
to me,
Okay.
I feel like you have to be in the right mood set to watch a Western. Like, let's say the Dollars trilogy or
Well-
Once Upon a Time in the West. You would have to be like in the right mind just to watch these films.
Ugh.
well, this is
Not-
what I was discussing with Victor before we went on the air. Is I think why, because when it comes to the Dollars trilogy, I love those movies, and I
do too.
love Once Upon a Time in the West. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. But I think it's because, I don't know, there's something different about spaghetti westerns than classic like American westerns.
I hope it made lots of spaghetti.
Well, so
No
like,
Eminem is to be seen here, Victor.
yes, because to me, like a lot of times, like westerns just feel very much like the same, or
Yeah,
they
they do.
they follow the same kind of beats.
Tropes, the same tropes, the same beats, and this movie does a decent job trying to do something a little bit different, but at the same time, the aesthetic. I'm not saying this is a bad movie at all.
This
No,
is a
far
great
from.
movie that I will never love.
That's exactly how I feel. It's a great movie that I will never love. It's exactly because I'm.
But
not,
I love like things in it, like the acting, and in particular, I think for me, like I was kind of bored at parts during the first like half of it.
Oh, trust
like,
me, I was about to fall asleep at one
The
point.
third act is incredible.
It is very good. It is very entertaining.
I think the third act, like the fight, the shootouts near the end, and like the very ending with Logan Lerman and
Percy fucking
Christian Bale.
Jackson.
And then, but also my favorite scene in the movie that I absolutely loved was when Christian Bale, because Christian Bale has like told this story of like, you know, how he injured his leg and everything, how he was in the war, and
yeah, his leg's gone. That's
and
right.
then he tells Russell Crowe that, you know, he like how he actually lost it, and it's like just not heroic at all, and he's like, try telling that to your son and, you know, like see if he like thinks you're a hero. Then I'm like, that's really like interesting, because I think that just kind of shows like, yeah, like he doesn't want to disappoint his son and his, you know, or both his sons basically, and it's like, if he tells the truth, like, would they think of him as a lesser man?
You can't handle the truth. Sorry.
But yeah, like that character stuff is really, really good.
Yeah, I absolutely 100% agree with you. 100%. Like the character beats. That's what's really, for me, saved the movie from being kind of a movie I will never watch again. Really. But the film also too, I think it benefits from like having it's all like, it has this modern sensibility about it that is very different compared to most westerns. All these westerns are always so old fashioned when in terms of their editing and there's all that. This is a very modern aesthetic to the point where there's handheld cam in this movie, there's shaky cam in this movie, and I think not to that level, but you know what I mean. There's modern aesthetics here, and I think it really works to its credit. And I also believe that that's what the characters are the reason to watch this movie. Like the Christian Bale and Russell Crowe characters, they're the most interesting of the parts in here. And Ben Foster, I think, steals the show because his character's fucking insane. He's the little madman.
Oh, he is like so good.
Arguably, you could say he's the villain and not Russell Crowe. Like, he's that menacing. He's also a bit chicken shit too, in a way. Hence the Charlie Princess nickname.
I do love, like, at the end, well, even though like because it does kind of show like at the end of the day, Russell Crowe's still gonna, you know, probably get out of his situation when he calls his horse and everything. But it is like kind of cool, like how at least he looks like he's accepted his kind of like place. Like, okay, yeah, I guess I'll go to. I'll go to Yuma then. But,
yeah, I guess I'll go to Yuma, even though he calls the horse, which. Does that make the whole movie pointless? Maybe it does. That's also why I took fucking points off.
Also, I really liked the music in this movie.
Marco Beltrami! Here we go. I can praise this motherfucker again because he's responsible for the most of the scores of the Scream franchise. 1, 2, 3, 4 he did. And he is one of the most underrated composers of them all. And this was his first score, as far as I know, that got nominated for Best Original Score at the Oscars.
Honestly, this movie feels the closest to like a Red Dead Redemption movie, like in its style.
But his score is absolutely phenomenal. You want to know what won instead? Fucking Atonement. By the way, I've seen Atonement. It's not as boring as I made it out to be, but the movie still fucking sucks because the twist ending fucking blows ass. That movie made me hate Saoirse Ronan even more than fucking Lady Bird. Jesus Christ.
Jeez. Wait, she was in that?
Yes. And
that's one of her early roles.
Her character's a bitch. Let's put it that way.
Oh, wow. The only early performance that I actually heard of was like
City of Ember or something?
Yeah, The Lovely Bones.
I remember City of Ember. I
remember the trailers for that.
I said Lovely Bones.
I know, but I remember City of Ember. I remember.
I wouldn't even know.
Well, at least somebody remembers.
Jesus. But
how
yeah,
can I know the movie?
Without a doubt, the score is one of the best things about the movie. I think it's just absolutely incredible, and it really should have won Best Original Score or the Ratatouille score.
I also looked, and I didn't realize this until I started looking. The cinematographer for this is like a mainstay in James Mangold's
Oh,
filmography.
absolutely. He shot Ford vs. Ferrari.
Yeah, Ford versus Ferrari, Logan,
Yep.
Dial of Destiny, even
Yeah.
they've had like a long relationship. Because I was like watching this, and I was like, this like looks like Logan. This looks like Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah, it makes sense. It actually does make sense. And that's another thing I want to talk about. The cinematography, I think it's fucking gorgeous. It looks like a well-made movie and it also has, again, that even though it looks like a Western, it has a modern aesthetic to it. I feel like it has a modern type of grittiness to it. I think that deals with the score as well. The score, it could be, argument could be made that's the exact same thing. And apparently what happened with this movie was that supposedly Columbia was supposed to do this movie, Columbia Pictures, but they put it on turnaround. And then it was acquired by Relativity Media, who co-produced this film, gave it to Lionsgate, and that's how we have the film we have now. But I guess it was in development hell for a while because it was supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out in, well, yeah. It was, okay, no. It was supposed to be coming out in 2007, but I guess Sony was supposed to release the movie, and it was in development since 2003. So supposedly Tom Cruise was supposed to be, I believe he was supposed to be the Russell Crowe character, which
that's weird.
I love Tom Cruise, but that's just weird.
Yeah, I cannot see him playing that role.
I can't. And apparently it was supposed to come out in October 2007, but Lionsgate pushed the movie forward a month to beat two Western films that came out around the same time, which are The Assassination of Jesse James by the Cow, Robert Ford, Andrew Dominic, fucking shoot me, fuck you motherfucker for making Blonde, and No Country for Old Men. Ambiguity is the laziest form of storytelling. Always sucks. At least the last 30 minutes of it. The first 2 acts were pretty good. But still, waste of my time. Best Picture, my ass. Ugh. Is there anything else I forgot to talk about? Because I don't have that much to say about it, to be honest with you. I think also that for it being, like, I also really like how the last act of the movie is structured. It really does make you care about what's going on. That's, like Jared said, that's the strongest part of the movie. It's the strongest part of the movie. And not just with the action, but with the characters. Like, look at their interactions between Christian Bale and Russell Crowe in those scenes. Like, it's so tense. It's also really tense because Ben Foster's right there about to fucking shoot them if they don't come down. So it's really tense moments there. And the only parts I really would cut out, let's see, the whole fucking Russell Crowe banging that one chick from Hocus Pocus. Shoot me. She plays Max's girlfriend in Hocus Pocus. The movie sucks. Anyway. That was unnecessary.
Alan Tudyk's death scene's pretty good too.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot. Luke Wilson's in this movie. And I was like,
that
what?
Is right. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Peter Fonda as well. Like, I was kind of shocked by that.
And of course, I mentioned Percy Jackson already. Although his character, I will say at first, is very fucking annoying.
Yes.
He's the typical type of teenager. At first, he got me on my fucking nerves. He got
Honestly,
on my fucking nerves at point.
I will admit, though, too, once he appears on screen, I was just like, shoot me.
I was like, it took me out of the movie. I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I will admit. Yeah.
It was just kind of annoying. But, Jordy, you haven't talked about this movie. Why won't you give your thoughts? Because I don't really have much to say about it.
Because I'm just watching something off Disney Plus right now.
You're watching Ahsoka. What? Oh my God! He's so shocked that you betrayed us. You're so
betrayed.
Yeah, look at him. He's gone because you betrayed us. You were too busy watching Ahsoka than doing your job.
Well, I knew you were going to be talking much throughout the whole review, so.
I wasn't going to talk much. Because I didn't have that much to say. Go ahead.
Shit!
I didn't have that much to say. I was trying to come up with things to say, but I don't have that much to say.
You were coming up things to say. Look, the thing is, you don't have to.
I have more to say about the fucking Snow White controversy than that fucking movie.
Anyway, I watched it earlier today, and I'm not gonna lie, I love this old Western film too. You know, because it's actually
that's awesome.
I'm not gonna lie, it has a great plot. It's all about a guy, you know, wanting to, you know, prove something to his family and to everyone that he is not a feeble, you know, person. Like
in other words, I am not a coward. Oh wait, wrong. Fucking M. Night Shyamalan movie.
No, it's not being a coward because he never was a coward. It was because he wants to prove that he can, you know, do anything regardless if he's got a peg leg or any leg for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he did everything he could to get God, what was the name of that guy?
What?
The character.
What, Wade? Ben Wade, the bad guy?
Ben Wade, to get him on that train. And we actually get to learn a little bit more about the antagonist, as it were, because even he starts to have a little respect for Dan, you know?
And I like that transformation with their relationship. I think the relationship's the strongest part of that movie.
And the son of the movie he may come off as a little bit, a little bit bratty or
he's
whatever.
fucking annoying. That's what he is.
But it does prove that he does love his father, and he's got more balls than most people think.
Well, yeah, I mean, he doesn't he fucking get the last shot at the end? Does he fucking shoot Ben Foster at the end, or was it Russell Crowe that no, Russell Crowe was the one who fucking shot him. That's right.
Because here's the thing, it's like, the characters you see that you're starting to begin to like start to evolve in time with the movie as it's going on. Like, you think that they're being, a little bit, bad at one point, but then you start liking them as they progress and evolve within the movie.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. I mean, you don't normally see movies like that anymore.
Yeah, and I think, the development's pretty good. Go ahead.
So, as for this film, I'm going to have to give this, dare I say it, I give it a 5.
Ooh.
I wish
really?
I shared that same sentiment. Because once more, I don't like Western. I tried. It's still a well-made movie. But I'm going to give it no more than a 3.5 out of 5. Because there are some parts that are too slow for me and where I almost fell asleep when I watched it. What? What is that, Eric Cartman?
No, that's my imitation of you acting like a whiny bitch.
Well, then that is what you said.
I hereby discharge you from duty.
We get the idea.
You're being such a whiny bitch.
I'm sorry. I don't. Jared is probably the same sentiment. Look at what he said about Western.
I really enjoy this move. I enjoyed this movie. I like the character stuff. I like the music. I like the cinematography, directing, and I like the third act in particular. But something about Westerns, they're just
where's my money, bitch?
very slow to me, and it's a type of pacing that
I hate.
I will never be able to get around. Sometimes,
nope.
Maybe I need to, maybe I need to push myself to watch more in the genre because I really haven't watched
a lot
that much and everything. But I still, at the end of the day, think this is a good movie. I'm glad I saw it. I had seen this movie before, but it was I was a kid when I saw this. It was at a rental store and everything that I when I watched
Blockbuster,
this.
Hollywood Video.
It was a movie gallery.
Oh, yeah, Movie Gallery. That was one of the ones too, and Family Video. But yeah, this.
Yeah. So 7 out of 10 for me.
So that's about the same.
Yes.
In fact, on Letterboxd, we gave it the same grade, 3.5 out of 5. William?
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say too, like this movie is like one of James Mangold's very best films too, and I think he did a great job directing this highly entertaining remake while incorporating some great performances, especially from Christian Bale, Ben Foster, and Russell Crowe. And you also got fun action sequences, and you got fluid cinematography and editing, and great use of location. Although I will say this too, like aside from like a few pacing issues here and there too, and very familiar story beats that could have been tweeted a little bit, but I still really enjoyed this movie after all these years later too. And I would most likely come back to this movie in the future as someone who really appreciates the Western genre too. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5.
Wow, this is all over the place. 3.2, 3.5s, a 4, and then a 5. Wow, this is all over the place. This is one of the most divisive movies we've ever reviewed, but not just kidding, because it's not really that divisive.
No. I mean, we still in the end all liked the movie.
Exactly. It's not like the Blair Witch Project. It's not like that.
Where there was
under a good director. And it's under a good director.
Although
I think it's interesting to watch these kinds of movies and everything, because I really like the idea of watching an entire director's filmography to see like.
Yes, I also
like just like where they start, their dips, their high points and everything, to see like, oh, they learned this here, and then that they use that, in this movie and everything. That's what I kind of like.
So in terms of, and this, like I said, this is based on a short story by Elmore Leonard. He has actually done a couple of other, his work has been adapted multiple times for the big and small screen, but I'm going to name off a few that you might be familiar with. Get Shorty, the movie and the TV show Get Shorty, but most people remember the movie. Jackie Brown.
Oh.
Out of Sight, which I really fucking love that movie.
That's a really good movie.
The Steven Soderbergh movie.
Yeah.
And The Big Bounce with Owen Wilson. Ugh. That's with Morgan Freeman and Owen Wilson. I heard that movie is not very good. And his work was later adapted into the TV show Justified, which just came back on FX not too long ago. Yeah.
I've heard of that show.
Yeah, and there was a revival that came out a couple of weeks ago. So,
which apparently Tarantino helped with getting that revival.
Yes, he directed one episode of that revival. He did. So, nice. I guess he's a fan of the show. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, overall the movie's good. 3.5 out of 5. It's just that it's a Western. I'm not used. It's a step out of my comfort zone. I'm glad I watched it because to step myself out of my comfort zone a little bit. Don't be too safe now on this show. So otherwise, I don't know if I'm ever gonna watch this movie again. However, because that aesthetic and that pace, pacing is everything to me. So it's like it's too slow for me. So I'm going on the wheel now, but the fucking internet doesn't want to fucking respond on my end. Damn.
Oh no.
Do you still see me? Do you still see me?
Yes, but I can't tell if you're
I think you're a little frozen screen.
Do you see my hands?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Hands? We back.
I see it.
I don't know if you're. I don't know if you're a little behind or ahead.
No, look at the back of my hand.
What?
E.T. phone.
Back forth. Am I in sync?
Yes, no. I think so. Maybe.
No, look at the back of my
logic, hey, I do a better job because I'm still not sure about fucking Christopher Landon. Yeah, I can't believe I have to mention the fucking Christopher Landon news about Screen 7. Why? I understand. Radio Silence is doing a big budget monster movie for Universal. I get that. Chris Landon, the guy who did some of the Paranormal Activity movies, wrote some of them anyway. He also did Freaky, which I did not watch because the marketing was shit, and Happy Death Day. I'm skeptical. But then again, I was skeptical of Radio Silence before Scream 5 because none of their movies were particularly but good before then. So maybe he can pull it off, maybe he won't. I don't know. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and add the movies to the wheel. William, I want you to go first.
What can I think?
I gotta think of. I gotta pull up the fucking Jeopardy music before.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it because I know that there's already a movie that's celebrating its anniversary one month ago, but I'm not sure we have covered this movie yet. Die Hard.
Wait till Christmas. Why are we doing it now? We'll wait till Christmas? Why are we doing it now? It's a Christmas movie, damn it. Shut up, Bruce.
It's a Christmas movie?
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Well, I know it is, but I know it is, but I know it is a Christmas movie, but can we celebrate it a little earlier?
Bah humbug.
Better watch out, Vic. All my choices will be Christmas movies.
Oh no. Okay,
Jesus.
What's the other?
Okay, and since the fall season is about to begin within the first few weeks, this next movie I'm gonna pick is a movie that came out in 2010, and it was actually but I'm gonna say this right now: The Social Network.
What? The Facebook movie? Oh, great! I get to talk about Zuckerberg and rant about how much he sucks.
Yeah, yep, and it was sweeping up those awards, and here comes Harvey Weinstein.
Here comes Tom Hooper, the golden boy himself, and Harvey Weinstein shove his golden butt plug up his ass.
And this is our very first David Fincher.
Is this the first David Fincher movie? Wow. Why are we not doing Fight Club before this? I don't know. Okay, or whatever. It's a good introduction because at least it's straightforward. And plus, is this the first Aaron Sorkin script we're doing? Is this the first Aaron Sorkin script we're doing?
It might be.
It might be.
So that's a good choice. I love The Social Network, though. I fucking love it. I do, but it's been a couple of years.
I do too.
Also, you wouldn't get that movie.
It's
and also it's Jesse Eisenberg's best performance because he could just be himself.
I agree.
Poor guy. He can only
Lex
be
Luthor.
himself.
Fucking Lex Luthor. Fucking shit. Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenberg, kiss my ass. Anyway, I chose my two movies already. I don't have to wait. I don't have to think about them. I've already chosen them before we went on the air. The first one, we've never done a music biopic as far as I know. So I decided to do one. And it's a more recent one. Well, relatively more recent. Straight Outta Compton.
Oh! Straight Outta Compton!
Yeah. The NWA. Edwards with attitude.
Absolutely, with Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, MC Ren.
Yeah, I've listened to the album Straight Outta Compton. I've seen parts of this movie, but not the whole thing. So I'm looking forward to watching the whole thing of this movie. And they have an interesting story.
Since I saw that movie. Long time since.
And the other one, remember when I mentioned Alex Proyas?
Uh-oh.
Dark City.
Yes! I'm guessing you're saying specifically the director's cut.
Of course, the director's cut is the only cut. Fuck the theatrical cut. The theatrical cut ruins the twist.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
And I have to make sure everybody gets that director's cut because that's the one we're going to be watching because that's the definitive way to see this movie. This is the way Alex Proyas intended the movie to be seen before New Line said, hey, people are not going to get it. Put this in the opening narration done by Kiefer Sutherland. And it's almost like it ruins almost the entire movie. It ruins the twist. So Dark City is, I fucking love this movie ever since I saw it on Saturday night. I was like, fuck it. No, we're putting it on here right now. Right here, right now. We're putting it on. So I hope it's going to be great. And it's going to be fantastic. So go ahead, Jared. What's your 2?
Okay, so one I'm gonna pick is because we're nearing the end of the month and everything, but I won't be on here.
This is the penultimate week. Penultimate week. This is the penultimate week of Jared's full time. I'm putting that in quotation.
Yeah.
Full time. He's gonna be back. We just don't know when because we have to decide that for us.
So I will put
Dark
one of
City,
my favorite
that's
movies.
racist.
I'll put one of my favorite movies on the list, and then I'll also pick a random.
Here comes
movie.
William.
Uh-oh.
Here comes William again. Here we go.
William, show up. There.
Hopefully, that was a Dark City right there.
Oh, for God's sakes.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Continue.
So, first of all, I will put because a certain Disney Plus series will be coming out eventually. Wait.
What?
Is this on? No, this is not on the list. The Lightning Thief.
Oh, God, Percy Jackson.
No.
The Lightning Thief?
Yes.
Oh, no. If only my brother was here,
Please, for the
he
love
would
of God,
kill you
tell
for
me we're
that.
not going to do Sea of Monsters. Please, for the love of God, don't make me do Sea of Monsters. Please, for the love of God.
Oh, Sea of Monsters was garbage.
Oh my God, that movie is not very good. I haven't seen that movie in over since it came out.
Same
Pretty
here.
much, yeah.
I know the Disney Plus show's coming out for it, but at the same time, I'm just hopefully it's better. Maybe, I don't know. It's one of the same people who did Black Sails. They did that show. They're doing the show, so. And I know the author said that he was going to be more involved with this.
He is.
Olympia. Oh my God, I forgot how you spell Olympians. God damn it, Olympians. No, not Olympianus.
Olympianus?
What did you say, Victor?
The lightning. No, not lighting. Light.
The lightning.
Wait, Victor, what'd you say before? Olympian.
Let me make sure I spelled fucking Olympians right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure. Jesus Christ. Hold on. I'm trying to look back. Here we go. Come on. Stop being a stupid bitch. Come on, stupid thing. I think I got it right though. Yeah, I think I got it right. Pretty sure. Olympia. Yeah, I got it right. Good. Jesus Christ, my spelling's horrible. Anyway, what's your next one?
All right, one of my favorite movies, and it was originally you would put it on a poll, but it did not win.
Okay.
Oh,
so I'll put it on the list. It is Kingdom of Heaven Director's Cut.
I've heard so many terrific things about this movie, and I heard the director's cut is like the only way to see this movie. And because Tom Rothman, in his infinite fucking wisdom, decided, hey, I'm going to cut out like over 20 minutes of this fucking movie out, like 20, 30 minutes, because I want it to be 2 hours and 10 minutes because I want to make more money, and I'm going to make Orlando Bloom's character unlikable. Or bland. Was it unlikable or bland? I can't remember.
Bland. It takes out all his character and why you should care about him.
Oh, Jesus.
Or why he is the way he is.
All right, Jordy.
All right, so I don't know if this movie is on the wheel yet, but I want to risk it. I'm picking The Iron Giant.
It's already on the fucking wheel as far as I know.
It's already on the wheel.
It is. Damn it.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure somebody added it.
That
I
was
thought
either
Well,
William or
it was Jordy.
Ibarra.
Yes,
Oh,
it was
no.
added. It was added by you, Jordy. It was added by you. You added the
Oh
same-
my god!
Well,
To be fair, we
Dumbass,
have a lot of movies on there.
Dumbass.
To be fair.
yeah, to be fair, it's been a while, and besides, the wheel's getting too big if we keep adding more movies in.
So go ahead, pick a replacement.
Damn. Okay.
My god.
What about Up?
Whoop. Oh, Gary.
Yes.
There's nipples. There's
Yes.
nipples.
Yes.
All right. And
Yes.
have we done Zootopia yet?
No.
No.
Then add that on there too.
Ooh.
Two
Why
great
Disney
Pixar movie and great Disney movie.
Yeah. That.
We're gonna have to like belay from adding more stuff on the wheel because it's getting way too big. We don't even know like.
It's
know what I
fat.
It's fat.
And Jordy, how are you
I'm
doing today?
Oh my god.
That's my
It's lost.
favorite scene.
I was laughing when I saw that in theaters.
All
Let's
right.
zoom up. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. No, too big. Up.
I
Up.
can,
Let me just
I
make
can
sure.
see it.
Okay, you see it?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Let's spin the wheel now. 3, 2, 1. Let's figure out what's going to be the penultimate. No, the final, like, full-time episode that Jared's doing. It better be fucking good. I don't want it to be a disappointment. Or else I'm spinning the fucker again.
Oh gosh.
3, 2, 1.
Remember, if it lands on one of Uriel's picks, then we gotta,
Yeah.
Honestly, I hope it lands on Spider-Man.
Oh, kill me now!
Baby's Day Out.
Baby's Day Out.
And that's my pick.
That is
Oh my
perfect.
god.
That's a perfect way to go
Oh my
out.
god.
Oh, Jesus. I have to watch this movie for the first time in like 15 years.
You might enjoy
I've
it.
never seen it. I've never seen it.
It's a John Hughes. I think he wrote it. He certainly produced it, but I think he wrote it too.
Yeah, I remember
And,
you were telling me about that.
And yeah, Baby's Day Out. Oh, what a way to go
What
out.
a high
Baby's fucking
note.
Day Out. Oh my god, where am I gonna fucking find it so I can delete it off the wheel? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on, big boy. Where are you? Scooby-Doo, where are you? There you go.
There.
There we go. So, Baby's Day Out. The last movie, full time.
I've never seen it. I've only
Me neither.
seen
Think of it
Red
this way,
Letter
it's-
Media did a old Plinkett review of it before, and that's
let's
all I
see.
know.
Mr.
It's a cult film. Baby's Day Out is barely a cult followed film. I didn't know that.
Dang.
How you do?
And ILM did the effects for this? That is even weirder.
ILM?
Yes, ILM.
Oh my god.
There were 3 remakes of this movie too in India. I think 1 in Malaysia. No, 2 or 3 in India. 3 remakes in India for this movie.
What?
This
Wow.
is gonna be great.
Do you guys still hear me or see me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I
So
can.
yeah, I was just looking at it and yeah.
Oh my god.
And you know what's funny? We mentioned Vern Troyer. Apparently Vern Troyer was the stunt double for the baby in this movie.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh my god. So Baby's Day Out next week, last episode with Jared, full time anyway. But yeah, weird choice. I haven't seen this movie in like 15 years, and I better watch it before my Disney Plus subscription expires because I had to cut off because of money issues. That's why I can't watch Ahsoka right now. That's why I can't watch Ahsoka. So I might as well get done watching Baby's Day Out as soon as possible before that shit cuts off. So Otherwise, Jordy, go right ahead, wrap it up. People want to get to Ahsoka.
If you like this episode of the Popcorn Panel Podcast, episode 41, give it a thumbs up. If you missed your chance in the live chat, comment down below, give us your thoughts and opinions. Also, be sure to subscribe if you're new to the David 3000 Network channel. Also be sure to hit the notification bell, so that way you'll be notified whenever this channel does an upload, a premiere, or a live stream at this one at all times. Same goes for the Count, Victor Del Val, the Conqueror, William Braun, and also to the Saint, Jared Ross, who will be here one more time until he's off.
Well, full time. He's gonna be back because he wants to do the movies he put on the wheel. He's gonna be here, but not on a regular basis anymore. Think of it like how you used to do it. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
God damn it, Jose.
But yeah, with that all being said, God bless you all. Have a great night and stay healthy for a very day tomorrow. Yeah.
And once again, I guess go watch Ahsoka, but I'm too far behind on Clone Wars. I have to get to Lost because those fucking numbers are fucking in my head. 4, 8, 15, 16, 20, 20. Fuck! I fucked up the numbers. I got it for the most part. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. There you go.
There you go. Good job.
There you go.
And the ranking will be coming soon. I'm on season 3 now. I'm going to be starting season 3 very soon. So expect that whenever Jared comes back to the show. Because the first show he's going to come back on, I'm going to do that fucking ranking as far as I can. And also support those physical media releases because or else Jordy's going to spit on your drink too. That's going to be a clip. I'm going to fucking share the network after I'm done here. Goodbye!